Uh, uh.
Howdy, hey.
Hell yeah. We are in the building.
Clint, unmute yourself, sir. There he is. Clint,
Hey.
ladies and gentlemen.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but this theme for the Pic Bar really fucking hits, man. Like
Yeah.
it's something about that beat that makes you want to like.
It makes me want to get up on the ring apron and start doing the crotch chops like DX.
That's what I was trying to do, but I'm just so daggone big. I'm like out of breath doing this. After like 3 times, I'm like out of breath.
Y'all need to calm down.
Why?
Why? Well, we've been working all day. We're getting to cut loose. You've been napping all day, Clint.
Hell no. Wait, where are you? Hell no.
Well, we are.
Oh, look
excited.
I got it over here. Is Toy Addict 17. See, I got it right on the first try.
There you go. There
and
you go.
Clint, right here.
There you go.
Yes.
You know
Jedi Jack's in the house.
Hey.
Wait, where the hell are our names at? Oh, there they are.
Hey, do you see what mine says? Because I
Rowdy
love it
Boyz.
when you call me Big Papa. The show stop.
You see what mine says?
Mr. Noble.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, 19 times proven.
19 times proven, and that is a fact. I am on
and like an extra 7, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly proven.
I am on the back of every warning label on birth control. It says
It's just your face.
I'm excited, dudes. How are you guys doing?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm doing fantastic.
Today has been a very busy but awesome day. I went to work today. I wore my new uniform shirt, which was like a polo style t-shirt uniform shirt, because I wanted to be
Describe how you looked. Describe in perfect detail how you looked.
In perfect
I want to
detail.
know.
So, all right, ready. So I had I don't know what they call those. Those are like the dead man. What's up, homie? Oh, first of all, hi everybody in the chat. Hello.
Oh yeah, hey everybody in the chat. Ravens, Green Geek, Jedi Jack,
Vico
what's
Sands,
up, everybody? Vico Sands in the house.
Midnight Stars in his house. Everybody that's joining us, thank you for tuning in. So let me describe what I look like today. Ready?
Yeah, in perfect detail, please. Slowly.
In perfect detail. All right. So first off, my head is perfectly shaved because I shaved last night. So it's nice and smooth. It smells good because the aftershave that I buy has a cologne type scent to it. So if you get close to me, you kind of can smell it. So I put on first, when I get dressed, I put on my scrub pants, which are like waterproof. They're all black.
What color are they?
They're black.
Okay.
And
I'm with you. I'm there.
Yeah. So then after, I put on a black sweat-proof t-shirt that I got from Walmart. So I put that under. And then today I put on my olive green uniform polo shirt that I have never worn. And then I put on one of those like little bandana things so nobody will sneeze on my head.
What color was the bandana?
Yeah, it was olive green. It was olive green. And then here's the kicker. So I have my black Crocs on after, but here's the icing of the cake. I grab my my name tag with the clip and I just clip it right there. And then I walk out the house and it's panty dropping all day long.
All day.
8 hours.
You're like, I am going from 27 kids to 37 kids, and that's before I even get off my street.
Damn right. I'm like a spider.
Just like pow, pow, pow. You know what I mean?
Well, that's my I hope that was enough detail for you. But one day I'm going to take a photo so you can actually see me. I look like a doctor in a way. I don't tell everybody I'm a doctor, but I kind of look like one. So,
you know, if I took a picture and posted it on Instagram of what I do and like the way I have to dress and the vehicle I have to drive for work, it would look like I am a big old creeper, and I would probably lose all of the followers I have.
Really? You have to show me that one day. I may have to see that. Clint,
maybe not so much what I wear, but like what I drive. I drive a big van, big white van. I've talked about it before on our show. It's a big white Candyman van. Like it looks like it should say free hugs and candy inside. You should see some of the looks I get when I pull up to my daughter's high school to pick her up from school. The first time I pulled up to my daughter's school in my work van to pick her up, when she went into high school, I literally had a teacher, one of the teachers that did the crossing guard. She come over to my van. She's like, "Is there something I can help you with?" And I was like, "No, I'm just waiting for my daughter." And they're like, "Oh, your kid goes to school here?" And then by that time, my daughter had gotten in the van, and she was like, "Honey, is this really your dad?"
Yeah, right.
Because I'm driving a big white van, and here comes a teenage girl who gets in my van. Yeah, it didn't look good. Not good look, bro.
Well, I for a couple of years I've had to try to like look cool in a family van because like the way I drive, you would think I was like driving a nice sports car, but no, I have a 8-passenger car. And I'm like trying to like look cool in a family van as the kids are in the back yelling at each other. I'm like, I can't
You
even
have
pull
a fly
next to.
spotter.
Yeah,
You can reach
yeah,
back to
yeah.
shut your
And I
mouth
have
back there.
baby on board sticker right in the back too. So
You need you need to get a silver Sharpie marker and write "baby" and then underneath it "maker."
I should. That is a great idea. That is a phenomenal idea. Now, Clint, what do you wear for work?
This is what I wear.
Clint. So like describe your like ensemble here. What do you have?
Yes. What's going on here with Clint?
You have
Welcome to
Gucci.
Fashion AF, special edition of the Pic Bar.
I'm wearing a generic black t-shirt, khaki shorts.
Okay.
My go-to Batman hat.
Okay.
I love that hat, by the way.
Thank you.
I do too.
New 52 logo. Love it.
I like that. Okay. Well, guys, I don't know how many times that we've been hosting the Pic Bar, but I'm happy that we are finally back after like
missing our brother AB.
Yes,
we're missing our Rowdy brother. But
so yeah, much love to AB wherever you are, dude. We love you. We miss you. And,
yes, sir.
You know, I pray to the guys that you surprise us with your presence because you are missed. All right. But other than that, like I'm so excited to be together, guys. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months. We've seen a lot of great hosts on the Pic Bar, and I was so happy when they finally. I thought they were like tired of us at one point. I was like, maybe they don't want us to host anymore. So I don't know. I'm
this show is a great show in the vein of appreciating the toy community. So one thing I wanted to do is to kickstart this is I've got the new edition of the Rogues Warriors Wave 3, and I ripped the top off to open it when I got it, when I opened it today, and then I was like, oh shit, I ought to save this for the show tonight because it's like Pic Bar appreciation. So you see I did rip the seal, but I have not opened it yet.
Okay.
So we're gonna pop this bitch open and take a look at what we got in Wave 3.
Let's see what you got. About it. Let's see this.
First card up here.
Ooh.
I can't tell if the glare is too bad.
Who's
this
that?
Is from Gabriel Balda Toy Photography. That's at G Balda here on Instagram.
Balda.
And we've got Boyd Photos here. That's Boyd_photos. And Non-Artistic puts these cards out, and he's been doing a great job. He's even got the UPC scan on these ones, so that if you're not, you can scan the UPC, and if you're not following that person, it takes you right to their page.
That is such a creative thing to do. I love that photo right there that you just showed.
Oh,
I know who that is.
Papa Mau Mau Elvira.
Oh, yeah.
And this is from our good buddy Raven's Eye Studios.
Raven's Eye. The homie. I got to meet him in person at ToyCon. Well,
I'm quite jealous about that.
And you know what? He's a lot taller than what I thought he was.
We got Dash of Salt 625. That's at _of_salt 625. I thought there was a one there, but it's just because I'm blind. And the homie Deadman Juan up in the house right here.
Man, Deadman, yes, sir.
Yes, that's at Deadman Juan. It's I always say Juan, and I say that jokingly because I know it's one, but I always say Juan because when I first started talking to him, I thought it was Juan. So he corrected me, but I was like, nah, I'm going to say Juan anyways.
Path, much love to you, buddy.
Optimus Prime here. That's at Optimus_Crime.
Optimus Crime.
And then we've got
Who we got?
this
Who's
card
that?
here from Mothrophobia. That's at Mothrophobia. Oh, sorry. Did I show the back?
Nice. I love how the logos are in the back too. Those are pretty cool.
These things have been so cool to collect. Big shout out to the non-artistic for doing this.
Very cool.
And we got Toy Realms here at Toy Realms with an awesome Darth Vader and Stormtrooper shot.
Cool.
That is nice. Oh yeah.
And the homie Cyan X 9000 Toys. That's his handle is at Cyan _X _ 9000 _ toys.
He does a lot of great.
Cyan?
I'm kidding.
How do I spell it? SAIYAN, not CYAN like the color.
He does
I
great.
think it's something to do with Dragon Ball Z, obviously, because it's.
I think most of his shots are like anime and base, right? Like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and stuff like that, right?
I think so, yeah. And then we got the Dan Toyman here. That's at DA Dan _ Toyman.
The Dan Toyman.
And last but not least, we got this awesome Boba Fett shot here from AB Toy Picks. That's at AB _ Toy Picks.
Nice.
And you always get the Rogue Collector's card to tell you what wave it is. And he does say that if you are very gentle, which I'm not usually gentle, you can get the sticker off and you reuse that sticker too. But
nice.
I have not been able to do that yet, so I stopped trying.
I hear that.
Yeah, check that out. It's over. It's non-artistic at the non-artistic. This is the third wave, and it is super badass what he's doing with the community.
Yes, I agree.
Big shout out to the homie.
Anytime somebody does something to kind of spice up how we celebrate or feature or just appreciate anybody in the toy community is A plus for me. And I think that is very creative what he's doing. Big shout out to the non-artistic. He's awesome guy. I hope we could one day cross paths with him and get him on the show. And speaking of the show, if you have not smashed the like and subscribe for the Pic Bar, please do so right now. Hit that notification bell
over on this side
for more content. These guys, Blitz, AB, Thor, and Green Geek, they do a phenomenal job picking different features every Wednesday. They do the Friday night features. They do Lazy Boys. These guys are awesome. They work really, really hard picking new accounts and older accounts, new accounts, and just feature them and show them appreciation. But also, they also have numerous of hosts, such as ourselves, right? That host the Pic Bar and do the same thing. We pay it forward. We celebrate toy photographers. We celebrate, and like I said, all new or old ones. You know what I'm saying? No matter the following, no matter how many likes you get, no matter how professional your photographer. No, they're here to celebrate. That's what we.
Yeah, you don't need to be professional. I mean, I had like 92 followers, and they brought me on this show to host. I think I was their first guest host, and I mentioned it to them. I was like, "You ought to have somebody from the community come on." They're like, "Yeah." So when are you free? I was like, "Oh no, honey, I didn't mean me." But super awesome dudes. I was happy to be on.
Yes, and they are. I could honestly say they are the reason why, we are here together, and we've been doing this, and we become friends, right? We become close, and we're friends. Clint's like, yeah, that's all right.
I'm kidding.
I listen. I am very, very thrilled to call these fine gentlemen my brothers, including AB wherever he is. And again, we met on this show. We were put together one day. It started off with us three, and then AB came. Then mom gave birth to the younger brother.
Then our little baby brother
came.
The one that we cuddle and we coddle and we protect our brother AB.
So, and then we decided, we hosted it. We brought a little bit of something different to the Pic Bar. We're a little, and please be warned. And if your kids are up and you're watching this with your kids, you might want to tell them to go watch
send those
something else. because we are, we don't have filters when we're hosting, so
Right.
we don't. Yeah, we're very nasty. So
Now, being as we are like brothers, and we just decided AB was the baby brother. Who's the oldest brother? Who's the favorite brother? And who is the middle child? If Green, Blitz, and Thor were the parents, who's the middle child? Who's the favorite child? Who's the problem child?
Here's a real question: who would be my dad out of all of them?
Probably Blitz. You guys look a lot alike.
It's Green Geek. Green Geek is my dad. Green Geek is my dad, especially with that handsome haircut he has. Have you seen him?
Oh my God, what a dapper gentleman he is.
Jeez, man. Like, woo, like I'm getting really hot just thinking about him. Like that
I had
right
the Pic Bar on the TV in my living room last week, and Green was on, and my wife goes, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
And I said, "You stop looking at the TV right now. Go in the other room."
Talk about a panty dropper. That guy. Oof. Listen, he will morph a woman off her panties quick.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, AB is the baby. This is my opinion. AB is the baby. I think Clint would be the I wouldn't say he's the old, but Clint to me has always been like the brother with the most reasonable and the one with the most common sense. The most common sense. He's the brother that makes the right choices. He's the one that, he's mom's favorite. He's mom's favorite. So I can see Clint being that. AB's the baby. Now, Unworthy is the son that, he did some time. He did some time. He did some time.
I'm the one that gets threatened to be sent to military school.
He's the one that they sit at when they do Thanksgiving dinner. He sits at the kiddie table because they don't want him at the big table with everybody else, or they're afraid. Like when they have company over, like if the Jehovah's Witness comes over, they don't want him talking. They want him
because they know once I get talking, I won't shut up. I won't stop talking.
It. No, he won't. Now me, I'm the guy that I'm just like I don't know. I mean, I don't like to describe myself. So how would you describe me as if I was one of the kids?
I think you're the one that the parents are always keeping an eye on. Like he's a good kid, but that shifty son of a bitch is always up to something.
I'm the one you know what? Now that you say that, you might be the older one. You might be the older because I follow your fucking lead. I'm like the brother that's always following your ass around.
Don't be following my example. You'll end up drunk, in jail, divorced. Like, don't be following my example.
And then Clint's the one that's like, you guys are fucking idiots.
I'm staying right here because that's where mom and dad told me to stay.
Yeah, right. You guys, right? So everybody in the chat, where would you what would you categorize us as brothers? Like
which child's with?
Which child is with here? Who's the oldest one? Who's the I mean, we know AB is always the youngest one.
Yeah.
So
he's the baby brother that can't do no wrong.
No, he can't. He could write. He could draw. He draws on the walls with his fucking crayons, and they're like, he's just doing art. That's art. He's gonna be an artist.
Walk in with a permanent marker, draw a big penis and balls on the wall, and the parents would be like, oh, "That ain't his fault. He learned it from Toy Addict. It's not his fault."
Right?
Danny, go to your room for your brother drawing a cock and balls on the
wall. Oh man. Oh, and then Unworthy is the one that mom is like always having to yell at him because he can't flush the fucking cigarette butts down the toilet the right way. He just has a ring of like fucking cigarette butts.
They have to pump the septic twice a year from all the cigarette butts that's thrown. So speaking of, okay, so if we're talking about who's which brother, which parents which? Because I mean Green's probably. I mean, look at Green. He's got to be the dad.
Mm-hmm. He's the daddy. He is the dad. He is the dad.
Blitz is kind of like he gives me the
Blitz.
He gives me the stepdad vibes.
Oh, I was about to say the sarcastic grandma or something like that.
He's the Aunt Medea of the family.
He's the stepdad. I love that. I can picture him like, "Go get me a drink, bitch." Telling the kids
don't forget to close the fridge.
Why
don't you take your brothers and sisters over into your room and keep them occupied so I can occupy mom?
There you go. And then I think Thor would be the mom. Thor would be the mom. He comes across as motherly.
Very strict, but love
mask and
firm,
all.
but love it.
And remember, guys, behind that Spider-Man mask and behind that Pennywise hoodie, there's
another Spider-Man.
There's a strong woman behind that mask. Oh man, you guys are. Oh man. So let's see some of the comments because like I really want to see. I really want to see something. Hey, be nice, you fucking assholes.
No, don't be nice. Don't need to be nice. Clint is the old by like 9 years, and Unworthy and Toyetic are middle twins.
Which is ironic because y'all are both older than me by a lot.
Excuse-moi.
A lot? What do you mean by a lot? That's kind of insulting.
Yeah, like I only have like 3 white hairs under my chin. So stop.
What's a lot in your opinion, Clint?
5.
Am I really 5 years older?
No, you're not.
Oh, Jesus! I was gonna say, holy shit, I am old.
Oh man! Anybody else in the comments? Dead man want hit in the money. Thanks, Jedi Jack. I appreciate that. I really want to hear your version of it, but I mean, if you agree with him, that's fine.
And Midnight Stars, I see he says one big weird family, and that means Midnight Stars. He's the cool uncle that doesn't live very close by, but like when he shows up, he's got all these awesome gifts and like candy, and gets the kids all fucking jacked right up, super excited, and then he's like, "Hey, love you guys, but I gotta go. Well, go bother your parents."
Dead man says, Clint, you are the oldest because you make better decisions. He does.
Yeah.
He does.
More
you know who you remind me of now? Like if you could be an uncle too, right? Unworthy. You're like Uncle Rico from the Napoleon.
That's because I got a fucking cannon. I got a cannon. I can throw a football clear over a mountain. Let me just tell you right now.
And then me and Clint, I'm like, what's the Kip? The one, come on, that's me. I'm Kip,
the older brother. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but have you seen his girlfriend? Smoking hot.
Lawanda, dude. I seen
Lawanda.
I seen a meme. I seen a meme. I think it was Vector Shots or somebody put it up, and I was fucking crying laughing. I think it was at work. It was a meme of him. And it was like his head on the Black Panther poster that says Lawanda forever. And it had on the back. That shit was fucking hilarious, dude. I was like, I saw that at work and I was just like, ha, ha. Everybody was like, what the fuck are you laughing at?
Well, that makes you the Napoleon of the fucking combo because you're definitely always whining about your chapstick.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you gotta keep them lips soft and supple for all that ass you kiss.
Here, give a. well, since you put it that way, let's give a close up to these lips.
Yeah, get in, zoom.
Look at these lips.
Yeah. Using that Carmen's wax or whatever the hell it's called. What's that? In the yellow. The yellow tube, whatever that's called.
Yeah, right.
Carmichael's, whatever. I don't know.
Oh man. But dudes, I am like super freaking happy to be here. Again, thank you so much to the fellas from the Pic Bar for allowing us to come on and you know, just have a good time. This is always fun. It's always fun to kick it back with the brothers. And just, you know, do what we do best and just, you know, not take ourselves fucking serious, laugh, have a couple of laughs, have a couple of drinks, feature some photos, and, you know, just be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you guys.
I appreciate it when they bring us on because they damn well know better than to invite us on, but they do it anyways because they love it.
Yeah, of course.
And we love them.
No, go ahead.
No, I said we love them for that.
No, absolutely. I think we need to have like a big mega episode with like us 4. Well, they're already 4 because AB is already a host on the Pic Bar. He's the
which
one that
we had him first. So.
Right. He's ours first. So,
but then again, they did put us all together. So,
yeah. Well,
he's still our first.
He was our baby brother first.
He was our baby brother first. Okay.
They put us all together. We were the ones that were like, spread those little baby wings and fly, baby brother. We love you. You're gonna soar so high, baby brother. You're
gonna be like this. Oh my goodness. So Vico says you're just jealous because I've been chatting with Biggs all day. And then Raven's Eye says, Clint, is the middle one that definitely keeps everyone in line. Toyetic does the practical jokes and blames Unworthy, who is the oldest, that catches all the hell because he. Yes,
Yeah.
Mom, he made me do it.
Hello,
He told,
nail head. Hit the nail on the head.
oh, Benny, yes, we know, you evil stepdad.
Well, technically, the only one they added to the mix was Clint, and I think Clint tells this story the best because we were politicking for an episode of just Toyetic and I, and Clint was like, "I'm gonna watch that. I'd watch that," and then they're like, "All right, you three." That's how it kind of happened. Like Clint, you got thrown in. You're like, "Wait a minute now."
That's not how it happened at all.
Oh, well,
right,
enlighten us. How did it
tell
happen?
us? Why don't you tell me? Maybe I am wrong.
All right. So first off, you guest hosted, then you guest hosted, then I guest hosted, and then they said all three of us guest host together. Yeah.
It's not how I remember it, but we'll go with that version.
You drank since then, so yeah, that's how it happened.
I mean, it was new. You know, it was noon like 7 hours ago here. Well, more than that. I don't know. I don't know how to tell time. It was noon a long time ago. Of course, I've been drinking since then.
Oh man,
It was like how many days ago?
Yeah, this is my first Jack and Coke of the day. I haven't drank. Like, I went out to IHOP. By the way, shout out to my daughter who graduated from middle school today.
Yes.
Much love to you. Much love to you. One big milestone.
Uncle Unworthy's proud of you.
Heading to high school, I'm so proud of her. We went to IHOP after. It was me and the kids and my wife, and I sat across from her. And man, the way she like bit into that piece of that waffle. Brought back a lot of memories. Great memories. I almost
was it the way that she said, "What the fuck are you staring at?" while you were looking at her? Was that the memory?
Like the whole time I'm sitting. No, honestly, this is a true story. The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm watching the kids. You know, my youngest is like running around, like, you know how little kids, they like to run around the booth part. So they're like, you know, she's running around. The other kids are like talking, and so, you know, my ex-wife, she's very like she does the butter knife and so she's like, and like I had like the warm syrup on me, so like I was pouring it into my
not on you,
not on me. But in my mind, I was like, like in my imagination, I was like pouring it on myself, and like as I was rubbing it on my chest, she was like biting into the like waffle, or like, you know, the whatever, the fucking pancake, whatever the hell it is, and then. In one instance, this really did happen though. You know, the big ass blob of butter they put on top of the fucking pancakes? Like I scooped some up with my finger and I like licked it. And I tried to be like sexual about it. And like she like fucking dismissed me so bad. She said, "What are you doing?"
Look at the way Clinton's looking at you. He's like,
"What, Clint? This is
wrong show." He's saying
it's a beautiful thing, Clint. Like
we're at an IHOP right now.
Well, I mean, where else? Listen, I am a firm believer, and please, if you are married or you've been married, and Unworthy right here, he's married.
Yeah,
happily. You have to find ways to spice up either your marriage, or even if you like run into your ex, where it's like, you know, there's like, you guys are not together, but there's still that kind of like connection, that soul tie there. So I feel like we still got that soul tie, because honestly, like I screw her in my mind every time I see her.
Oh my.
And
you think she watches this show?
Cool.
I hope, you know, I brought up the whole, actually let her watch the A Worthy Addiction episode where I mentioned her and how I said I do things to that woman. And the first thing she said to me was, "Why the fuck are you lying to these people?" I'm like, "I do, right?" I was like, "I do stuff to you. Stop lying." She's like, "I mean, no." No, you don't. So,
that's
but listen,
painful.
any chance that I get to try to, like, you know, make her remember who I am. Yeah, I'm your baby daddy.
I go there.
I go there. I fucking go there, man. I go there.
My wife and I, we went out on Saturday. My sister-in-law, she came over and she took the boys. My daughter was with her mom, and then my sister-in-law took the boys to a birthday party. and my wife and I were like, let's get spicy today. So we were gonna, we went out for a date, very nice day. Started out very, very casual. We went to Applebee's, had a nice midday brunch snacks, and we had they have these big Bacardi bucket drinks now, and they're like a little miniature 5-gallon bucket. It's not actually 5 gallons. I tried to get them to bring me one in 5-gallon capacity, but they wouldn't do it. Something about how expensive Bacardi is, but anyways, I digest. It's a bucket, mixed drink bucket, and we were gonna have nice little snacks, have some cocktails, and go watch the Spider-Verse movie. And it was like 3:30 was the start time for the movie. So then we had more drinks. We just had like the appetizers, little snacks, because we were gonna have bucket popcorn, right? So, we don't want to eat too much. And then we had a couple more of the bucket drinks because we like Bloody Marys here. So like these buckets were like, these would be perfect for Bloody Mary Day when we have Bloody Mary Sundays on WrestleMania, SummerSlam, shit like that. So then we had a couple more because we get to take the buckets with us. Okay. And the next thing we knew, it was like 3:45. I was like, well, shit, we blew that. We're not going to watch this movie. Because now it's going to be 7 o'clock for the next one.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's get crazy. Let's get buck wild, Let's go do something fun. So you know what we did?
What you do?
Took ourselves over to Walmart and we got ourselves some like travel mugs. Or, whatever you call those, like the thermal mugs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we bought ourselves some tall boys. And we filled our thermal mugs up with tall boys, and then we went miniature golfing.
Fuck yeah. That sounds like a
we
good
had
time.
The most damn fun. Like, we had more fun than we've had in a long damn time. We got little kids running around all the time.
See,
so we went and we got drunk playing mini golf. There's a bunch of teenagers playing because there was like some softball tournament ended and all the buses stopped there. So like we're in the midst of all these teenagers, and you would not believe how many parents were there with all these teenagers and softball teams. And we had one lady like walking down the thing, and she goes, "Are those cocktails in that thing?" And my wife and I are both like panicking. We're like, "No, they're not cocktails. It's water. It's hot out. We're drinking water." And the lady goes, "I shit you not." Lady goes, "It'd be a lot more fun if there were cocktails. I could use a cocktail right about now." Like, she gets it. She gets it.
That's awesome, man. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, just having a good time with your ladies and fellas, whoever's, again, if you're married, if you're not spicing up your love life with your lady and you're not just being kinky with her, even in high hop, because I used to do this shit at Chuck E. Cheese. When we were like married, I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese when we were bringing the kids, and like, they had the whole salad bar. I would grab the ranch and I would like squeeze it, but I would do it like so, like I would squeeze. So it was like a big mountain. I would like pour it all over like the salad, and then I would just do something like this.
Clint is disgusted right now.
But I would toss that salad like it was nobody's business. And you know what? It made for an awesome night because you know what? She knew that Papi Chulo right here was ready to go. And then guess what? We had twins. And then we had more. So I'm telling you, if you're not spicing up your life with your lady, shame on you. Yeah. Stop buying fucking toys. Stop because guess what? You're quick to go.
Get some more ranch dressing and maple
right.
syrup.
If you are a guy, I'm gonna say this, and I'm speaking to you fellas. If you are a married man and you're just the same way you're quick to go run to fucking Target and go get a gold label figure or a Marvel Legend, you should be quicker to spice up things up with your lady. If she is the woman of your life, make sure you grab that gravy during mashed potato day and you pour that fucking bitch on that plate like it was nobody's, and let her know that you're thinking about her. Like when you're pouring it, give her one of these. Like while is it pouring, just like catch it with your finger. Go like take a taste. Shit like that, So Collectibles Fun says, "Why took last Friday just because we went out all day?" Hey, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Just because you got kids doesn't mean you can't. Just because you have kids doesn't mean that you got to stop paying attention to your wife. You got to make sure that woman knows she's on the pedestal. Seriously,
the highest pedestal.
Seriously. Now, before I continue, I want to shout out Midnight. He said his. I got to go back. He says, "Midnight, let us know who's graduating. I think somebody's graduating from your family. Congratulations, Midnight. Yeah, so happy for you, man. Congratulations, dude. I didn't want his son. Oh shit! Congratulations, dude. Oh man, that's awesome,
Yeah.
man. Congratulations, Midnight.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations, dude. That guy's awesome. Talk about a man's
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Midnight Stars is a man's
manliest,
man.
dude.
He's the manliest of them all. Midnight, you gotta like he's the guy that I want to ask, advice, like the marriage advice to. Like I want to ask him how he keeps his marriage going because I know he has some great. He's a cop, right? Ain't he a cop or something like that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
was I even supposed to say that?
That's why I said I don't know. I'm not sure. I think he's got a job that he doesn't want everybody to know about.
All right, well, whatever. From what I remember, I can't remember if it was you that said that he was a police officer, but I know you could tell me a lot of stories on those handcuffs, but I don't want to hear about them because that's your private life. I would love tips though. You know what I'm saying? To me, like I'm telling you, any chance that I got, Clint.
What?
You're not married, Clint, right? Of course
no.
You're not married. But like he says, hell no.
He ain't got time
Listen,
for that shit.
Clint, I can see Clint now. It's just I can see him on the computer just working on a Photoshop, and he like the way he like moves his finger on the on the God damn it, Clint. I'm trying to
listen. We keep on pushing Clint too far, all right?
Man, we love Clint. Clint, we love you, man. But listen, if you are not, again, I repeat, if you are not spicing up your love life,
yeah.
And again, it could be 30.
That old
Midnight says 31 years, my Vicky, 27 years. Sergeant. See, my man. Listen, Clint. Listen. If anybody wants any advice, you go to this man right here. Go to this man right here because 37 years married to his wife, he has a lot of stories, and he could teach you a thing or two. See me, I'm still wet behind the ears and other places, but I do find ways to spice things up. Okay, Clinton, I'm sorry. I know I'm being very vulgar right now. If you need to like step out.
He's had enough. He's like, I'm not doing this show. It's like, fuck you guys. You already got me last Wednesday with the well, I'm not going to say it, Clint. Not going to say it.
Harachi, right? That's what they're called? Harachi?
Yeah, the Harachi.
Sure, go with that.
Harachi movie. Or yeah, no. Hentai. We were talking about hentai movie, right? Because I thought it was just anime, and then I looked it up. And we ain't gonna go into that. You can go to the A Worthy Addiction page and catch that whole episode. Clint left a couple times during that too. He was like, "Fuck these guys."
I think we should continue this conversation on our Worthy Addiction because
I won't be there.
That we'll continue this conversation. But other than that, all right, fellas. I don't know how you feel, but I'm ready to feature some photos.
Yeah, let's talk about some photos now.
Let's get into the photos because that's why we're here. Again, this is a Rowdy Boy takeover of the Pic Bar. If you have not smashed that like and subscribe, do so now. I am Toy Addict 17. I have Unworthy Collector, Clintastic 4, AB, wherever you are, we love you. As always, let's feature some photos.
And normally we would say sorry for rambling, but I mean, this is like the 7th time we've been on. They knew what they were getting into. So
yeah. And I hope you guys are okay with me talking about tossing the salad and all that stuff because we're all adults. We're all adults here.
There's not croutons in the salad.
Yeah, don't. Stay away from that.
Oh, listen, if you grab the croutons, right? Damn, you just grab a bunch of them and you like break them into like crumbs, like and like, oh man, all right, go ahead, keep going.
That sounds
I mean, it also stay away. It's not bacon bits. That's the best advice I can give you. Those aren't bacon bits.
Do the bacon bits like this. Smack them out.
All right, so first up, we have Guitar Garth. This is one of my picks. This is Guitar Garth. He does the interview sessions with Geeked Out Quick. He's a major player over there, and this shot drew me in because of the focus on. I mean, like the whole thing is in focus here, but I'm keep motioning to my screen as if that's gonna explain what I'm talking about. But the way that everything is in the shot here, but the focus with the smoke effect, the focus is right directly on Elvira's face. This actually is one of the pictures that sold me on pre-ordering and buying the Elvira figure. And
it wasn't for other reasons, right?
2 reasons.
There was no other reasons at all.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
My wife watches this show.
Oh, okay.
There was no other reason. No, I'm just
Now
kidding.
you're
I
worried
actually
about
want to.
that?
I want to see if the fabric pulls off and see what's underneath there. Personally, I'm sure there's probably nothing, but this picture was one of the way that this figure can look in a shot. It was Guitar Garth pulled it off here, and I was like, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger and get this thing, and then not only pull the trigger and get this thing, but probably pull something else later on. If you catch the drift.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love the expression on her face. Like that.
Yes.
That head sculpt is dope, and I love how he like has her like coming out like saying, "Toy Addict, is that you?" It's like one of those moments, right?
Danny.
But I love the Danny. I love the colors he used. Very
Yes.
colorful.
My favorite
Love
part.
that. That is the I know that's the Dracula casket from the accessory set. So again,
That's what I
I'm
was
a
going
big
to ask it.
I love shots like this. Again, it's awesome. Love the colors. And again, it's centered on her. It focuses on her. You have other stuff. It's nice to see photos sometimes where it doesn't take away too much from the figure. And this photo does a really good job of doing that. Like there's stuff going on, but it doesn't take away from her in the casket because that's the person you're drawn to. So again, I love the use of colors and the smoke and just
and
composing.
Guitar Garth, if you're not following him, definitely be checking him out on Instagram. Guitar Garth. All of his shots they are so beautiful with the way that he contrasts the colors and the way that everything compiles in his shot, and the way he catches the nuances of the expressions on some of the head sculpts. It's just always inspiring. He's a great dude to be following. I did the Geeked Out interview sessions. Unfortunately, Guitar Garth wasn't there. Hopefully, there is another day where I can get to talk to Guitar Garth for sure. But I love this shot. I love the way that it pulls in the focus to her face, and yeah, that head sculpt and that this
section
region here. It's he pulls your focus right into it, and this is a great shot. I think he answered. He said, "Thank you so much for the feature. This was a fun one. I made the floor and wall behind her from XPS foam. I shot it with a Canon Rebel 250D with a 50 millimeter lens and used Ulanzi lights to get the contrasting colors. I used 2 small facial misters for the mist and edited in Lightroom for the old school horror lighting on her face." And then he commented again, said, "Oh yeah, my favorite line to shoot. That that changes up regularly. Currently, it's Star Wars Vintage Collection, and I love the world building and diorama possibilities."
Nice.
He also does really, really amazing He-Man Masters of the Universe shots.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely that he is one of my him and Toyetic's 40s, or Toyetic 40s. They are my favorite 2 people to see the He-Man Masters of the Universe shots that they do. So definitely go check out Guitar Garth.
Awesome shot, man. Love it.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And this next shot is also one of my picks, and this is from Jarsh Jedi. Awesome dude. He tags me all the time, and I feel like I don't do enough to share and promote this guy because his Star Wars stuff is just out of this world, hyper realistic. The lighting, the Clint, what do you call it with the I keep calling it a halo effect, but it's not. That's not what it's called. Like the focus,
What are you talking
where
about?
everything is kind of blurry, like dehazed, like around the edges, like a vignette.
Whoa, say that again.
The perspective, like the blurring on the perspective, so that the focus is on one spot, but then he's always got the I always call it either the halo effect or like a vignette, like so that the blurring comes in from the edges, works its way in.
I know
focus,
what you're
like
talking
almost
about.
focus
I don't know
blurring.
the textbook terms.
Oh, I thought you used the textbook term. See, I look to you for all my textbook stuff.
I'm winging it, dude.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no. I was gonna say the shot is cinematic as hell. Like it
Like,
does look real as hell. Like had you not
mhm.
like had I seen this and had I known nothing about toy photography, I would think this was like a like maybe a still or something from a game. It's just the way he like has the setup. Again, it's a beautiful portrait shot. And like everything's blurred out in the back, and like the lighting is on point. The
Yeah, the
editing is
lighting is
awesome.
clutch on this shot.
It's a beautiful shot. It kind of looks like my mom when she used to get upset with me. And
She got the chancla. What the fuck?
yeah,
Hit you with the
the
chancla.
chancla that said Puerto Rico on like one of the like little things you put your toes through. But like, yeah, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot. Again, I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but I love to see
Oh yeah.
people like take Star Wars figures or anything Star Wars related and kill these shots. Like this
And
is
I
an
love
amazing
how
shot.
he went the extra mile with the lighting on this. That's why I say the
Mhm.
lighting is clutch, because he's got it adds to that halo effect or whatever that technical
Mhm.
term is. With the lighting on the back is just enough to focus, to direct your focus on Yoda, because it's on Yoda, but it lights
Mhm.
up the background enough. But then that blurring comes in. He's got the green lighting on the side of the face with
Mhm.
Yoda's lightsaber. It's
Mhm.
just immaculately done. Great shot here from Jarsh Jedi. Be checking him out. He commented on this and he said, "Thank you for the feature. I used a Nikon D 3004 or 3400 for this. My favorite
Mm.
toy line to shoot is SH Figure Arts. The sculpts are incredible. It's fun and satisfying to throw light on them."
Mm.
And let me tell you, this guy does some amazing Star Wars shots.
Mhm.
Um,
Now, is
yeah,
this as SH Figure Arts Yoda, or
I'm
is this
not
like a
sure.
Black Series?
I'm not sure. I know that the it looks like flocked hair, which is not something you're going to get from Hasbro. So
Yeah.
maybe it is a SH Figure Arts. I don't know if SH Figure Arts does
Somebody in
flocked hair.
any of you Star Wars fans, somebody give me the answer in the comments, please. I would like to know.
Yeah, let us know. I wish he had said, because I was
Phone in a
curious
friend.
about that.
It's a beautiful shot, man. Like I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for these like portrait shots that focus on just the character. Clint, go ahead. I'm sorry, you were gonna say something.
Oh, piggybacking about you saying this looks like your grandma. Now I'm just picturing.
My
Now I'm just picturing a lightsaber chancla about to be thrown at somebody.
yes.
Somebody make it happen. Clint, you're the only
make
person we know that can make it happen.
make it
I
happen,
can't.
Clint.
I look at
Well,
my skin.
Clint,
I cannot do that.
Clint, Clint, let's hope my mom is not watching this because you just called her my grandma.
You said grandma.
I
Yeah.
said mom. I said mom.
No, you
No,
said grandma.
I thought you did too.
Oh, I'm sorry, mom.
Hit
I
the
got you
rewind. Hit
confused.
the rewind.
I got you confused, mom. I'm
What's this?
sorry.
This is this SH too.
Oh, it
This
is
is
SH.
SH. Yeah.
Thank you,
Amazingly done.
Benjamin.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Benny. We
Benjamin.
appreciate you.
Benjamin. Awesome shot, man.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Now let me tell you something about this shot. This is another pick that I had.
Whew.
This is from Hookcast AF.
Mhm.
The host of the show, John Fallon. If you listen to the Hookcast AF podcast, and let me
Very
just tell
wise
you,
man.
this guy has come so far on his action figure photography. I mean, he's kind of a hack in everything else that he does. Like, he's not that great of a podcast host. He's not really all that funny. But his action figure photography has come a very long way. And this shot, the detail he put into it with the reflection, just outstanding. You know, the way the explosion lights up
Mhm.
the reflection in the floor of Cap running away. This is from the new Ultimate Cap release.
Mm.
It came with the puff, I think, a puff adder or was whatever. I don't remember the build a figure. Um,
Mm.
but he was talking about it on his show. He said he had to shoot it, and then he dropped this picture a couple days later, and I was like, oh shit. And I have a file on my or a thing on my Instagram for saved shots for the next time I'm on the Pic Bar in case
Mm.
they ever do invite me. And this is probably one of the most recent ones that's in my list. And
Oh,
I
nice.
decided I had to add this in there just because he is so talentless. Generally, he's just got no skills at all. But this shot he pulled together somehow. The way that he pulled it all together with the reflection, The running away from an explosion, just a grade A, amazing piece of work from such a amazing piece of trash hoodcast, John Fallon.
I love
Did I
how
do
it
all that
looks.
right? Did I keep
You
that all
did.
kayfabe enough?
You did well. I love how it looks like. Another thing that I love about photos is like the story that people tell in their shots, right? So
Mhm.
if you look at this shot right here, you could interpret this as maybe Cap running through like the Doctor Strange ring,
Oh yeah,
going into
yeah.
battle, or even like going through like maybe he's coming, maybe this is a Cap from a different part of the multiverse and he's coming out to help the Avengers or something like that. Like I love stuff like this because that's kind of where my mind goes when I see shots like this. And again, I think with the editing, he did a really nice job. It's
I
not
did.
like
Yeah,
it's not
I didn't
crazy. I
think of
love it.
the. I didn't think of the portal thing. That's a really good. That's a really good idea too. I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
like Cap with his teeth pulled the pin out of his a fuck you grenade and threw it when he's
Well,
running.
now is that a portal or is that like an explosion in the bag? I don't know. It
I
looks
was
like a
thinking it's
portal to
an
me.
explosion,
I'm
but
thinking
maybe it is a portal.
I'm thinking it's an explosion.
All right, maybe I'm drunk then. But I mean, over one cup, right? So yeah, no, honestly, like again, you can interpret these shots in so many ways. That's the way I look at it. Like I kind of like the minute I saw it, I was like, okay, like that's what I thought of. I thought of like the end of Endgame when all the heroes come back and they're coming through the
It
you know
does.
the
It does have those vibes too, for
it,
sure.
but also too now that they're tapping into the multiverse, like it could be that, or maybe he's running through the fucking Speed Force. I don't know. It's an awesome
Maybe.
shot.
Maybe
I
he's about
love
to
it.
come take Ezra Miller's job.
You're right.
And
It's a
the only
beautiful
other
shot.
note I want to add on this is that all that bad stuff I said about him, that is all just a joke. It is all kayfabe. Fallen is a good friend of mine. I love the dude. Love Hoodcast. Go check them out. Uh, he's still kind of an asshole. I won't take that part away, but great shot from
You
Hoodcast.
need to have a
Make sure to
sign.
be following them.
You need to have a sign ready whenever you talk about him. Just that states all that, so you don't have to repeat it every time.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
Like a little disclaimer.
I'm a Hoodcast guy. I'm part of the Hoodcast family, the nation of Hoodcast AF. So big shout out to these guys, especially
Awesome
John
shot, man.
Fallon for being such a good sport, and not knowing how to read and all that.
Yeah.
Clint, what you think of this shot?
Oh, go back.
Slow down, whoever's
I
messing with the
know.
mouse. Slow down.
Yeah, I really love the top half of it, like how he darkened the figure itself to give that brightness from the explosion. That's
Mhm.
extremely well done. Yeah, great shot.
Absolutely. And I
And
do
her-
not believe he wrote anything because I know he's on. I actually happen to know that he's on a camping trip with another guy. It's his brother cousin, is what they call him. I don't know that they're actually related, but he is on a. Go listen to the newest episode of Hoodcast. They're on vacation together, him and this other guy. So that's why he didn't have time to
Vacation
answer.
together in June.
In the
Where-
woods, in a tent with Jenna
On a
Jameson
mountain?
figures.
when it's
He's
hot
got
and
the Jenna
muggy.
Jameson figures with him. That's all I remember him saying.
Awesome shot. Fallen, awesome shot, man. I love this.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, and this is another one that I had saved in my file.
Toyo.
Toyo_photo. This was from, I believe this was from one of the Toy Mercs weekly challenges that they do, and I saved it way back when he posted it, and because all I could think of was Peter Griffin's voice coming from the behind the helmet going, like when I saw this, I was like, dude, this is what he was going for, and he nailed it. And I absolutely love this photo. All the little details, like he's in Chris's room. Peter's in Chris's room playing with all of his toys. Like, just an outstanding job from this. It pulls you in for the animated feel with the figure and the helmet and all that, and all the accoutrement for Teenage Boy's back. The back shot of the Teenage Boy's room. I love this photo. The way that the lightsaber is a little bit too big. It reminds me of like the Disney store toy lightsabers that you get from them. Like they're just oversized. Like everything about this picture from the TV, the Spider-Man blanket, you know, all of the knickknacks and shit that's in the background. Like, amazingly good job from Toyo Photo. I don't remember what Toymerks thing this was from, but I know it was from one of them because he did use the Coke Lab thing there.
One thing that I could say about go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say one thing I could say about Toyo Photo is that he's a perfect example of someone that, you know, and we have many of those that, you know, they're having fun with their toys.
Yeah,
they're having fun with their toys when they're taking shots. I mean, does he think about his shots? Absolutely. But you could see it in his photos, and every photo that he takes, he has fun. He has a lot of fun with his photos. And you know, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's about not just taking a shot, but actually enjoying it. And it shows in his photos, and that's why his photos are so much fun. Like this one. Like this right here reminds me of like you said, Unworthy, like an episode, but also too, like it reminds you of like when we were kids and we had like stuff. I mean, I never had a Star Wars helmet, but you know,
I wish
it reminds
good.
You know, I love how he like has it set up like it's a kid's room a little bit. If you think about it, it's all messy. You see the first thing I noticed was the jack-o'-lantern mask from Season of the Witch in the back. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he does a really good job. Toyo does a really good job, but like he buys a lot of the miniature like mini brands. I think he does a really good job incorporating those little accessories in his shots. So you know, shout out to Toyo, man. Yeah, shout out to Toyo, man. Like,
fantastic.
I love to see, you know, folks actually having a good time and, you know, just playing with their toys. You know, even if we're grown men.
Clint, what do you think?
Oh, pretty much a lot of what Danny said. Just the amount of details packed into that, and it sparks joy. Like like brings back nostalgia, memories of us being that kid with all that random crap in our rooms.
Yeah.
Because I definitely had not the full mask, but the Halloween mask. That just
with the rubber band back, yeah. And cool, there's, you know, I love it when a picture, you know, when I'm scrolling through on Instagram and a picture that I see, like it actually gets a real laugh, like a real chuckle out of me, like. And then I can just keep on looking at it and think, man, this must have been fun to set up. This must have been fun to shoot. You know, there's a good story behind it. And I'll agree with you, Danny. Toyo, he does have a lot of good time feeling shots. Like with the Toymerks last week, they did the odd weapons, and he immediately, as soon as Deadman posted the thing about wanting a shot with somebody beating somebody with the sexy leg lamp, he was like, "I'll be right with you," and then he did. Toyo did that shot. You know, great account to be following. You can tell he has a lot of fun. And I love how he always tags his location too in his pictures. I started doing that, and I'm going to go ahead with the tip of the hat and give acknowledgement to Toyo. A lot of the reason that I do that is because I seen him doing it consistently. So I kind of started doing it myself and tagging, like if I do a Batman shot, I tag it Gotham or whatever.
Nice.
Great account to be following. And he says, "Thank you, much appreciated. I used a Samsung Note 9. Oh, yeah, and he does everything with his phone too, which is always amazing to me, considering how trash I used to be when I used my phone all the time. I used the Samsung Note 9 in Pro mode. I mainly like NECA and McFarlane for aesthetics, but lately it's been third-party figures like Dragon Horse and Dazen. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Mezgo for the articulation. Thank you again for the feature. And thank you, Toyo, for being such a inspirational, you know, reminding everybody to be having fun with their show.
And one thing to add about Toyo is definitely the guy that I would love to, like, you know, tell him why you're mad. You know, the 93.7 tell him why you're mad. He's the guy that I would like if he would be perfect to be like my anger translator, because he says things, and like I think I told him this a while ago. Like, I would love for you to be like my anger translator. So if something pisses me off, I'm just gonna ask him to like just say what he needs. I'm gonna tell him what's bothering him. Just speak it for me, and then I'm just gonna air it. That's all. So Toyo, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yes. So this is another shot from my selection here, and this is from the homie up in the Torontoians there, the
Mm.
Toronto team from the Pic Bar, Terrell Comics. I don't know what this figure is. I think he might have said in the comments, but I've been looking for this figure, and
Mm.
then I always am saying to myself, "What am I going to do with this figure?" And then Terrell hits us with this amazing shot of this robot, and like that she's just out there roaming around, sees
Mm-hmm.
this shell on the ground, and like it's
Mm.
a robot trying to learn. Just the message behind this, I'm sure I might be simplifying it or maybe making it right up out of my ass. But this shot to me, it told a story.
Mm.
I had this whole story in my head when I saw this shot.
Mm.
And Terrell is a amazing storyteller with his shots,
Mm-hmm.
and just the way that the hand on top of the shell, like caressing the shell, almost like feeling the
Mm.
textures. I don't know how that would feel to a robot, like probably like haptic feedback on your phone, like
Mm-hmm.
the way that your phone vibrates when you're playing a video game or whatever. Like that's what I was imagining. Like the whole time I'm looking at this, I was like, man, this is beautiful. And that's what I was imagining as she's running her hand on the shell. I'm thinking
Mm.
like that must feel like to this robot, it must feel like haptic feedback. Like,
This
does that make
yeah,
sense?
it makes sense. This photo, believe it or not, this figure in this photo kind of brings me iRobot vibes.
Yes.
I don't know. It brings me like it looks like one of those robots, right? One of those cyborgs from that movie. I don't know what this figure is neither, but I agree with you on Worthy. I love that how it's like it's again it's cinematic shot. It's a
Mhm.
nice you could call it a portrait shot. You could call it cinematic. But again, it tells you can interpret this shot in so many ways. Like just kind of like you said, just being in seeing a shell and being curious of what the shell what it feels like, or just fiddling with it. And I love that it's outdoors. I love that
Yeah.
he took an outdoor shot and he's using all that that natural light, unless he's
Yeah.
using
The
lights
natural
also.
ambiance. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love again I've always been a big fan of like outdoor shots because again you don't all respect to all the dial makers and stuff like that. Sometimes you really don't need a dial. Sometimes you
Yeah.
have the outdoors that you have free dials outside. You can make your own settings with
And it's not
rocks and
easy.
no, it's
It's
not.
not
It's not.
easy to do the outdoor shots. Like I did a shot recently outdoors and I was just completely miserable with the way that it turned out. And I was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna post it anyway. And like people seem to like it, but like then I see shots like this from Terrell with these outdoor shots, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is so beautiful. Like the
It,
storytelling alone,
yeah.
to me, but like yes, the way that that he uses those outdoor elements and the lighting, the outdoor the natural lighting and stuff.
Hmm.
Just I love this shot. Clint, what do you think about it?
I love it. There's like a softness and like a
Hmm.
primitiveness to it, and I love the earthy tones to it. It's just fantastic and evocative. Like
Hmm.
you don't even have to know what's going on, but it tells a story. So
Yeah. Yeah, and that was that what the haptic feedback thing that I was already saying, but like
Mhm.
also like it brings you in touch kind of with the story
Hmm.
of like this is a robot. It only knows what it's programmed to know. Maybe I'm thinking too far into it, but like it's a
Thinking too
robot.
deep there. Yeah.
It only knows what it's programmed to know, but it's also like it's trying to learn its surroundings and the way things
Mm.
feel and the way things
Mhm.
are outside in the real world. Like maybe this is an escaped convict robot. Like maybe this is a murder robot.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
like the robot's AI was just like, maybe I don't want to be a murderer anymore. What does this shell feel like?
Yeah.
So
Now that was gonna be my next question. Like, what would if you ran into this robot doing this? What would you say? Would that be the first thing you would ask? Like, what does it feel like?
No, God, no. I would be terrified. Robots, AI, technology, it all scares me very, very
Oh,
much. Like more
like
like
StreamYard.
like I read a lot of like HP Lovecraft stuff, so like the deep unknown of the ocean scares
Mm.
me. Like That's my biggest fear. But right under that is like AI technology. It terrifies me. So if I saw this, I would, if I did not drop dead of a heart attack from seeing a robot, my first instinct would be to run the other way. And
So
then
you wouldn't
later on, I
stop?
would reminisce. I'd be like, she was so beautiful, just trying to figure out the way that things feel.
No, no. I think that would be my first question if I ran into her or him. I don't know what it.
You
I
would
don't.
be
I
like,
don't.
are you a pleasure bot?
You know,
What's
I.
the ratio of kids to humans that you can have? Like, how many human kids can I give you?
Oh, I didn't think of it like that. Oh, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely
Maybe.
beautiful picture. Terrell, if you're watching, I hope you don't think I'm clowning on it. I love this shot so much.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful picture. The storytelling on this shot is just something to be inspired by. And
Excellent job.
I hope you did say what this figure is called, because I do want like 7 of them. He said, awesome. Thanks very much. I used my iPhone 12 for this pic. And then I tweaked the image in Lightroom. I usually use a Canon SL2, but sometimes going simple with a figure and going simple with a figure in my phone on a hike is just pure spontaneous fun. And thanks again for the feature. Terrell, if you're watching this on replay or watching this now, please let me know what this figure is. Unless it's like
figure.
$90 a figure, then just don't bother telling me, because I'm on a McFarlane budget over here.
Great job, Terrell.
Great shot.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Much love to Terrell.
All right. Oh, another good one.
And so, as everybody knows, I'm a big fan of Batman.
What?
Yeah, I like Batman a little bit.
More than Thor? More than Thor?
No, not more than Thor. I love Thor. He's my favorite just because of my religious preferences, or my religious upbringing, I should say. But as far as superhero like characters are concerned, Batman's pretty high up there. Yeah.
Okay.
But I tried to pull this into my selections here, not just for the fact that I love Batman, but I was trying to take a page out of your book here, Danny, about featuring people who are also dial makers, and 112 Wonders is a dial maker. He makes all of this stuff himself. Maybe not for this shot. I don't know. I didn't read the comment yet, but he is a dial maker. His link, there's a link in my bio for 112 Wonders Etsy shop. Go check his. Even if you don't intend on buying anything, please go check out 112 Wonders Etsy shop and his page, because he is an amazing dial maker. The way that he can craft such fine details into the things that he makes. And that's why I think this is one, because this has got to be a dial that he made because of the detail and the floorboard.
Oh, yeah.
That was, aside from it being Batman and the small scissors on the desk, the details in the floorboards, the actual wood grain inside the floorboards was what really drew my attention on this shot. I think this is a Mafex Batman. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's not a McFarlane.
It's a Hush.
Benny,
it's the Hush Batman.
Benny, you don't have to tell me that's not a McFarlane. I know. But the details with the not just, you take it all in. Forget Batman's even there. This could be a shot of a study without Batman even in the shot. The package, the newspaper, the globe on the desk, the little tiny baby scissors there, the bookshelf in the back with the books, the little. I kept on wanting to say it was a mug that had like a face, like a pencil holder, but it's not. I think it's a plant with a note on it. The window, the way the lighting is coming in from the window.
The window, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. The entire thing, the way that he pulled this entire thing together. Like I said, you could just take Batman right out of there, and this picture would still just be inspiring and striking. The high back chair, the package. And I think I was trying to read on it says Cape Wonder Stunned City on the newspaper, and he's got a Joker card next to it. The little package there with the Riddler question marks on it. Absolutely.
Who do the scissors belong to?
I'm guessing they're probably Bruce Wayne. Well, I don't know if I was supposed to let everybody know that Bruce Wayne's Batman. Well, he's not wearing a mask here.
Well,
I mean, he comes kind of asking for it.
Yeah, right. I agree with you. It's again, I'm gonna probably say this a lot tonight. This is another cinematic shot. It's another cinematic shot. The setup is awesome. The lighting is on point. The way it lights up part of the like he has a lamp on, right? You ever seen like when you turn the lamp, it really doesn't light up the entire room. It lights up a portion of the room. Yeah.
And it gives you those vibes of like what's in the shadows.
You know? Yeah. So, and I love how, he's there contemplating, like, I don't even know if he's even looking at that newspaper. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's like thinking of what James Gunn is going to do next. But, I love the setup. I love the setup. And the fact that I think I give so much credit to those people who not only do dials, but actually take photos as well. They make their own stuff. Like Benny does it, right? He creates his own dials, but he takes photos. I give a lot of credit to those folks that do that because, you're a jack of all trades, kind of like you have so much, you're best of both worlds, right? Like you could easily take a pause from taking photos just to make dials, right? Or you could take a break from making dials and do some photos, or you know what I'm saying, like you don't ever have to buy a dial, you can make your own, or you could sell a dial, you know what I'm saying? So like I love the attention to detail in the setup. The posing is great. Did he make all the little accessories as well, you said? I
have to imagine he does. Okay. Because I know I've spoke to him a few times because not only actually, I didn't even know that he made his own diodes originally because I had him on the master's class with Cox Create for phone photography because I know he does everything by phone.
Okay.
And through speaking to him about that master's class is when he was, he kind of spilled I don't know if this is a look behind the curtain. Maybe I'm not supposed to say this, but like he did say that the majority of his toy photography comes kind of as a sales pitch basically for his dial making. I was like, shit, I didn't even know you made the dial. And he's like, no, I make all the dials in my shots. So I'm assuming everything in the shot other than the Bruce Wayne is made by him.
Well, if this is his sales pitch, you're heading into the right direction.
Sold.
You're sold because again, it's a beautiful shot. It's lit, and the fact that he does it with a phone, again, it goes to show you don't really need expensive equipment, expensive lights to do all this. Like you can use your phone, and he did a beautiful job. It's a nice, beautiful cinematic shot with a bunch of accessories that he made. So this has a piece of him everywhere. Minus the, he didn't make the figure, but everything else in that photo.
But like I said, take the figure right out of there. It's still an amazing.
It's still, yes. If he would have took a photo of just this, it'll still win great. So absolutely, great job, dude. I'm definitely gonna check out his SD.
Yeah, it's a link in my bio for that. Yeah.
What was that, Clint?
There's a lot to like on his Etsy page. Like, I haven't pulled the plug yet, but eventually I'll probably.
This actually looks like it could be a good scene for you too. Like this looks like it could be a good Professor X's study or.
Yeah.
Probably not that because I already have a set for that.
This one's better. Just buy this one. 112 Wonders. Etsy shop. Link in my bio.
But I got the other one for free though.
Well,
okay.
Free's not always quantity over quality, or quality over quantity. That's the way it's supposed to be.
But less free figure, more money for other figures.
Well, I'm just saying, consider it.
All right, ladies.
Do it for me.
Right,
do it for me. Consider it.
But anyway, like y'all said, like the details are what make this shot like all the props and everything. They're not haphazardly placed around. They have each piece of this has a purpose for your eye to navigate to and tell a story. And that's fantastic storytelling in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Just Fantastic.
Yeah,
I
everything
just-
is there for a reason. It's not there.
Exactly.
It's not there on accident.
And let me let y'all know that when Clint does this, you know it's good. So
Fucking serious about it. He don't do that just for anything.
just for anybody.
I don't
So,
give it up easily.
He don't. He don't.
I
Well,
do.
he's a prude when it comes to that chef's kiss.
I give it up easy.
We know.
We know.
We
We
know.
count.
I was hoping somebody would say not true.
We know too
All
much.
right. Yeah, I know. All right.
Yay!
So this is I knew this would bring a smile to your face, and that's why I chose
It
it.
was on my short list. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, and then you posted. I was like,
All right. So this shot is from Ultra Magnet Sicilian. Am I saying that right? Sorry.
magnetic lion.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
makes
meant
way
to say.
more sense.
Yeah.
All right, so this shot, the reason I picked the shot is, first of all, his use of colors. Like if you see his shots, a lot of his photos have this colored background, kind of like and I'm gonna compare kind of like Mr. Lee, right? You guys see Mr. Lee's shots, right? They have all these like colorful backgrounds, like different backgrounds that kind of
Yeah.
make the figure pop. All his photos have that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love that because I love shots. Again, I love shots that focus on the figure, or sometimes they don't add too much stuff to take away from, whatever subject you're taking a photo of. So in this case, I mean, I can see why he added, and I'm assuming this was like a digital background. It might be a screen. I'm not sure what he did, but it's phenomenal the way he did it. How he has a Nightcrawler pose, the color he used. It's a fantastic shot. And again,
Is
I
that
love
the Toy Biz? Is
No.
that Toy Biz, Clint?
it's
No?
it's a Marvel Legend.
Yeah, it's the Legends.
It's a Legends one. And again, I love the way I love how Nightcrawler's pose. I love the Clint, help me here.
The band.
From the back, how nice it looks. It's kind of blurred out, but it's not blurred out all the way where it doesn't come across as a screen. It comes across like literally like that's a band from the back.
Like
Yeah,
the
so
of it was intentional, not
yes, yeah. So I love the way it's lit, and again, his shots are beautiful. They're nice and colorful, and again, great catalog of photos. So definitely had to pick this one because I wanted to showcase him. Not sure if he's a new account, but I know the way I found this account, I believe somebody in the chat had shared not this photo, but another photo of his and said, "Hey, you guys got to show this guy some love, man. He is killing it." And I was like curious. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna check it," because I'm always willing to like look out for folks and like even just like check their stuff out. So when I saw this, I was like, "Damn, yeah."
Well,
and that's the thing too. A lot of like great accounts that have been around for so long that are doing amazing work. Sometimes they go unseen. Like sometimes I find them like either through someone else or they just like pop in my feeds one day. I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Like I would have followed you a while ago. And this is one of those accounts that I wish I would have followed a while ago. He does amazing work. And you guys should definitely go check his page out. Go give him a follow. And listen, give him support because he's fantastic. He did put a comment in that says, "Oops, forgot to share some of my info." Oh, wait, where am I reading? All right, so in the bottom, it's the other way around. So in the bottom it says, "Let's go. I'm deeply humbled. Thank you so much. I've been doing toy photography mostly for fun. It's the best way to do it. Great job." So moments like these are always a blast, dude. Hell yeah. Pun intended. "Oops, forgot to share some of my info in my first reply. Here we go. I use between 3 to 4 different lamps. That goes a long way in making pictures look better, even if you use a phone camera. My phones have mostly been Samsung Galaxy versions from the last 3 years. Then I do some cleanup with my free app called Pixel Art. All right. Pixel Art. All right. So listen, fantastic job, dude. Like with your phone too. Like again, you don't need, for anybody that's starting for toy photography or it's wanting to improve in their toy photography, This is a perfect example. And all the other shots that we've seen before this one, that the photographer has used their phone. You don't need expensive equipment to make beautiful shots. There are 2 things you need. Well, actually 3. You need creativity, you can use your phone, and more importantly, you need to have fun with your photos. Have fun. Don't take yourself too serious. This is beautiful work right here. So
It also helps if you have figures to photograph, but
yes.
Yeah, I mean, you do got to have figures. That's kind of
Yeah, of course. But like again, this is
Pushy Mama in the comments. She says, "You don't need that fancy shit. You sure don't."
you don't need fancy shit, and this is a perfect example, just like all the other shots that we just featured prior to this one. You don't need fancy shit. This is amazing work. So listen,
And
hats off to
is
you,
he?
dude.
I don't know if he's the lamps thing. He said he used several lamps. I don't know if he means just like regular lamps that you would use for lighting
Yeah.
your house or not.
possibly.
I
The
don't
way
know.
that he's got the underlighting, unhuman. Actually, he schooled me on it. It's called underlighting, having the lighting coming up from underneath. It's
Yeah.
it's absolutely clutch in there. So if he used just regular lamps for this shot, the way that he's got the underlighting, coming in from the sides, the sides of his face are a little bit more brighter and in
Yeah.
focus, and his back, like the smoke is light, or his bamf is lighting up the back shots of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of centrally
Yep.
not colored, and then but underneath the underlighting, as Unhuman told me to call it. Perfect shot.
So
guys.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
give up my
So,
shots just all the time.
there
I'll
you
give you
go.
another one.
So if you're not following, can you read that ultramagnetic? Yeah.
Ultramagnetic lion.
Ultramagnetic
Texas.
lion from Dallas, Texas.
Hey, neighbor.
Because all great things come from Texas. So if you're not
Right.
following Ultramagnetic Lion, please do so now. His stuff is phenomenal. And please let us know what kind of lamps you use on your shots. And well, on this shot,
Yes.
let us know so we could know a little better about you. So awesome job, dude. I'm happy to feature you. Happy. Okay. Next. I had to. So
Yes, you did have.
from time to time, I like to not only, well, this is the beautiful thing about the Pic Bar, right? From time to time, I like to feature. This is a show for just not just toy collectors or toy photographers, but also dial makers, right? And from time to time, I usually like to kind of like switch it up and not just feature toy photographers, but feature dial makers. So my pick is Jedi JJ Toys, and it's Jedi Jack, right? So story about this dial. I was introduced to Jedi Jack through and by the way, he has 2 separate accounts. His dial making account is the J Jet Toys, and then his other account for toy photography is Jedi Jack 2019. So now I was introduced by Jedi Jack through Path the Collector. He had posted a photo of a dial, beautiful dial he had made for him before. And, it was beautiful. And like the detail on the dial was great. Everything was phenomenal on it. So I reached, Path, told us, hey, listen, you should reach out to him if you're looking for some. So I was like, I'm going to check him out. So I reached out to him and I asked him for some tree trunks, because I needed some, because the ones I had, like, they sucked. So, he was really quick response. He was like open to whatever, asking me questions. Hey, how do you want it? And I'm like, I'm a firm believer that yes, you have an idea in your head of what you want, but I am a firm believer, and this is just me, that you should let the artist do what they do best, right? There's a reason why I take photos and dial makers do dials, right? Let them do what they got to do. It's okay to want certain things. I mean, sometimes it kind of could get discouraging because I don't know. It's just me, the way I think. Like, if you like put too much pressure on somebody that's making something for you, to them, they're going to feel like you don't like it. So they have the pressure of like trying to make it exactly the way you want to. See, me, I'm one of those people where I let them run free. I'm like, you have full control. You do what you want. I'm just pitching you an idea. So I pitched Jedi Jack an idea. He was on, matter of fact, he was on here on the Pic Bar as a host one time. And then he was also a guest on Toy Talk. And I pitched him the idea. We talked after, and I pitched him the idea of a basement that I wanted. Wanted a very creepy basement. And I told him about the stairs, how I wanted a furnace, and I wanted it to look creepy as hell because again, I'm one of those people that I like to like when I get a dial, shout out to Lone Wolf, like when I get a dial, I like to take different shots of different angles and utilize that dial as many times as I want. And when I tell you that Jedi Jack or JJ Toys base he went far and beyond, that's an understatement. When I tell you he went fucking bananas on this dial, he like super exceeded my expectations on everything I wanted. I actually have the dial right here, which is in this box that I am yet to open, which I will be opening this after the show is over. Shame on me for not opening it. Again, I've had so much other stuff going on. Like I wanted to open today, but I had the graduation. But when I tell you his level of detail, the creativity he puts into, and the crazy thing about it is that I was having a talk with him, and one of the things that he told me was like, dude, I don't plan these, I just go with the flow. And I'm like, fuck, that's even more impressive. The fact that you could just let your imagination go and just add, and like from what you guys see there, it has like photos. I wish I could show you more of the photos of it, but I will when it's like built up and I have it out. I'll probably record something. Maybe showcase. I'm gonna showcase it on A Worthy Addiction tomorrow. Yes. But he has beautiful detail. As you can see, the furnace and stuff has the rust on it. There's holes in certain parts of the dial where I could light it up in certain ways. And like there's creepy photos on the wall. There's it's like the death. I haven't named it yet, but it's like the death room with the tiles in the back, and there's like old blood splatter everywhere. Like it's everything that I ever wanted in a creepy ass basement. Like this dial screams Toy Addict 17. This is what I wanted. And it wasn't something, and it was something that I just pitched him an idea and let him run with it. So those are the makings of a great dial maker, the guy that could take something, an idea that you pitched to him, and you let him run free, and he it's kind of like he knows you, and he knows just, and I feel like when he did this, I kind of felt like he wanted to do this for me, like he really wanted to do this for me, and from what I know, it was a challenge to him. So please, if you are not following Jedi Jack or JJ Toys, JJ Toys is his dial page, and then Jedi Jack is his other page. But if you are not following this man and checking his work out, shame on fucking you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Because this guy is a heavy
shame.
He is a heavy hitter when it comes to dials.
Oh,
and I don't even want to get into the price point on it, because the price point
I don't know what he's charging. I don't know what he charges for a dial, but I can tell you right now, it's not enough. It's probably not enough.
No. The
Like
fact that he's so
I want a dial from him, but I don't think I can afford him. I don't think I could afford to put him on retainer.
Let me tell you, and I'm glad that you said that. Let me tell you, he is one of the most easy working people that I've had. I mean, like the fact that he does all, like it's a crime. It's a crime what he charged me for this. It's a crime. The fact that this man does this level of work and he's willing to do it, because not only because he loves to do it, but he loves to please people on what they want, and he has a vision. He sees your vision, he wants to bring it to light. But when I tell you,
he knew you. He knew you.
He knew me.
He built this tailor fitted to you. He knew you.
This is I think this should never ever be made ever again. This is my dial. But like, again, if you guys are not following him, please, if you want a good dial, hit him up. I'm telling you. You want to test the waters with him? Get something small. Get like a throne. Get like a couple of trees. Get like some pillars, a stage. Get something small. And with that small, whatever thing you decide to get, I guarantee you he'll sell you. He'll sell it to you.
He did another one. I think it was Path that just put one on display. It was like kind of like a basement, not a basement, but like with the stairs, the stone wall for like I think Pat said it was for like mythics, I think.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, his stuff, if you're not on his, and he's a big Daredevil guy, he likes to cosplay as Daredevil, so go check his page out. He's pretty cool.
Actually, that's the one I was thinking of that he posted as well. He did a Daredevil dial with Daredevil fighting down the hallway, like the show, I think. I think that was in the show. I don't know. I've not seen the Daredevil show.
I
all,
believe.
but-
I think he did. I think he customized a Daredevil figure. He made him really cool, like dope as hell.
And
Like like the
when I
raps on him.
saw it, and also shout out to Pico Sam because he just hit me with this challenge yesterday. But when I saw Jedi Jack's hallway shot that he did with his Dio, it immediately made me think of the scene from the Court of Owls Batman comic where Batman's fighting through his own house, the Court of Owls. The Talons all broke into his house, and and then actually Vico's just hit me up last night about it, and I was like, oh yeah, shit, man, I really wish I could afford a shot dial from Jedi Jack, because that one dial that he did with the hallway scene would be perfect.
It is. Listen, it is a worthy investment if you ever want to get a die. If you want to upgrade, you like a worthy investment. If you really want to level up your shots, get a fucking dial from Jedi Jack. If you want, because I'm going to tell you right now, I cannot wait to open this dial. I have so many ideas. I told him on one of the, like when we were talking, I told him, I was like, I haven't even opened the box and I'm already excited for it. I already love it. I haven't even opened the box. So
you have not opened this yet?
It's in the box still, because again, I've had so much shit going on, and he's messaging me. Did you open it? I'm like,
man, Jack, you should have just sent it to me, man. I'd have had 15 shots on that thing by now.
Oh no, listen, I have plenty of shots, and like again, I have so many great ideas. I cannot wait to showcase this through my photos. Again, I am a firm believer that without the dial makers, there is no me, and without me, hopefully they feel the same way. It's like a team thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So like anytime that if I've ever gotten featured and I've done it with somebody's dial, I always tell the person, you were featured too. That was your dial in this photo. So when I'm telling you, I'm excited. And again, if you guys are not following Jedi Jack and checking out his work, shame on fucking you, because this guy is.
And also,
phenomenal.
if you're not following Jedi Jack, you might as well go back to your page and unfollow me, because I don't want to be friends with anybody that does.
Just delete your account.
Like it's phenomenal. And again, dude, Jedi Jack, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I cannot wait to open this bitch, because I'm gonna do it after the show, and I'm gonna reach out to you, and I cannot wait to showcase this on a worthy addiction, because this was a worthy investment. I'm excited.
That should be a segment, like
a
worthy investment, like
yes, absolutely. But what are you addicted to? A worthy investment, and what are you addicted to?
Yeah, it's
Dorman type shit.
Because I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to this dial. Like
I am.
But he just said in the comments he doesn't make the same dial twice. So, you got this one. I'm gonna, and he says hit him up about. I'm definitely gonna hit up Jedi Jack.
You have to. You have to.
I gotta have some sort of Batman.
Listen, when I tell you that when I tell you the next one that we talked about is it's gonna be crazy. Like I'm already pumped about it. We haven't even began that. But again, I'm gonna enjoy this one, and I'm telling you again, if you're not following this man, shame on you. Go follow this man right now. Jump off the stream. Go follow him now. Go tell him you love him. Tell him that the Rowdy Boyz sent you, because he's fucking awesome. I love that dude. I'm sold. I'm sold. This guy is fucking amazing. And this dial is amazing. I can't wait to open it. So please follow him. And if you want to see more photos of this dial, go on his page and scroll, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This dial is fucking amazing. A++++++++++. Awesome.
All the pluses.
Yep. So next one. Next photo is Figurewood. It's by Figured_Wood. So now, I mean, it's obvious why I chose this photo.
Yeah.
I didn't read. I'm sorry. Can you guys go back? I didn't read Jedi Jack's comments, because he left a comment. Shame on me. I apologize for that, Jedi Jack. All right. So he says, JJ Troy says, "Oh man, thanks so much. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do any of this without the inspiration of all of you out there. Big thanks to Toy Addict 17 for pushing my skills with this one. Thanks to the Pic Bar for the support and feature, dude. You inspired me, and I didn't even do anything. All I told you was I wanted a basement, and it's like telling you I want a car, and you give me like a fucking Corvette when I'm in my mind, I'm thinking I'm getting like a Prius or something like that, right? That's what it was. That's the kind of level of shit you did right there. Like this is you met beyond my expectation. Like this is I can't even fucking talk. It's great. It's a beautiful fucking dial. But thank you, dude. Thank you. All right. Again, back to figured_wood. Now, it's obvious that why I picked this photo. I'm a big Michael Myers fan. I love Dick Warlock's portrayal also, other than Nick Castle's and James Hugh Courtney. I love this figure. And this, I love the setup. This is a dope shot. Like, I love how he like cut off Dr. Loomis's arm, but Dr. Loomis is like giving him that McFarlane side eye. Crazy thing about it is this figure doesn't even have a side eye. I think he made it look like that, which is crazy. And I love how his arm is on the floor. I love how it's like a hospital hall. And I'm not sure if somebody made this dial or if this is like an extreme set, but this is a fucking dope dial. Like if it's a diorama, it's dope. I love the stretcher in the back with the body or something on it. Like that's dope. The lighting above. It's a dope shot. It's lit really well. It's definitely like stamp of approval. Love this shot. Cinematic. Just again, it's phenomenal. Like it brings me, it reminds me of the movies. It always, again, it's like one of those like, fuck around and find out, Mr. Loomis, see what happens. And that's what happened. He got his freaking arm chopped off. And I love the way he did the shot. It's beautiful. Yeah. Unworthy, what do you think?
What I like the most about this is the almost nonchalant face that Loomis has got.
But a scratch.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I don't know if anybody has ever had some sort of injury or something that's happened to them that is like the shock of it is just, it masks your pain. Like you have no time to react to the pain. And you just have like this disbelief in your, your process is just like, you don't even believe this has happened. Like I cut my finger off with a table saw and like the whole time, like for an hour, I was just like, it didn't even happen. Like it didn't hurt. Like that's the look that Loomis has here. Like he has that "you son of a bitch" look on his face.
Yeah, because that same thing happened to me when my finger bone busted through the skin.
It don't even hurt. Just like I can't believe this just happened.
Looked like a chicken strip had busting through your finger.
Oh,
yeah. When I cut my finger in a table saw, I had gloves on, so like the first thing I did was like I did it. I looked. I was like, oh shit, and I just held on to my finger like this through the glove. And I walked in the house. My son was just born. I was like, we gotta get to the hospital. And like I was always the boy who cried wolf, so my wife was like, oh, we gotta get to the hospital, sure. And I was like, yeah, just get the baby in the car seat. I'm gonna go pick up my tools. And then we got to go to the hospital. And then I came back in from picking up my tools, and my wife was like, she had a first aid kit out. And like, I was like, we got to go. We got to actually go to the hospital. And I pulled it out of the glove. That's like what I get from this. Is the Dr. Loomis is like, oh, you son of a bitch. Like,
you son of a bitch.
Fucking prick. You really did that, didn't you?
It's so fucking dope, man. It's toy photographer having fun with his figures, and
he said he did the side-eye digital.
Oh, digital. Okay, awesome. So figure_wood says, thank you, fellas. Still just shooting on my Nikon 55 60mm lens. I'll point out this dial is something anyone could make. It's a cardboard with paper glue to it, thin strips of wood for the raised baseboard, but nothing fancy. Shit, it could have fooled me. It could have fooled me. The floor is kitchen countertop. And it says, I shoot this on our kitchen island. Mesco is my favorite, but I'm slowly being pulled into the Cabal and loving Mythic Legions. Dude, yes. I mean, Mythic Legions are dope. Dude, I mean, what can I say? I love this. This is a Toy Addict type photo. I love this photo. Again, shout out to all you horror toy photographers out there. You guys are all phenomenal. I do see your work. I do look for your work. And I'm happy I found figure_woods shot today because this shot is amazing. And the fact that this is like something simple that you made as a dial, I mean, shit, you could have fucking fooled me. I thought this is like Jedi Jack level of fucking dial right here. I would have been, if you'd have told me Jedi Jack made you that and it was like, and you paid, I'd have believed you.
You'd have been like, oh, that adds up. Makes sense.
That adds up. That makes sense to me. So phenomenal job again. Like, just having fun with your figures and just, bringing a little humor too, because I do see, Dr. May's like, bitch, are you serious?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Awesome job, though. All right, what do we have?
EC, such a storyteller.
Yeah, I love this guy. EC_toy pics. All right, so I picked this photo for many reasons, but one of the main reasons I picked this photo is that there's nothing better and more beautiful than see how a toy photographer who's just starting off or has really just, started off, because I remember him being on the Pic Bar, him saying he started taking photos of Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more beautiful and great than to see a toy photographer who's pushes himself and takes the tips and ideas that people give him, and he applies it to his photography and learns how to find his way into the toy community. And EC Toy Pics has done that. Like, he has evolved so much in his photos with the setup he has, with the accessories he uses, with the figure line he uses. Like, he ventures out. And this photo right here is beautiful. Like, I believe this photo, he named it like Jeepers Creepers or something like that. Like, I think he was like getting into like the horror aspect of things. So I loved how he used the scarecrow, and like, you see, is that a bat on the thing, or is it a crow? Not sure what it is. I can't see it from here. I think it is a bat, right?
Yeah,
a small bat. So, and then he makes his own like props. He makes his own props, and like, he made this like cross looking thing to hang the scarecrow up, and like, he used fake grass. And again, he's leveled up so much, and it only makes me excited on how much more like awesome he's gonna get as time goes on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the beautiful things about being a new toy photographer is like you learn new things, and you start testing your photography and testing your like setups, where you start playing around, and then it becomes something like, again, you level up, you become something different. Again, he's been doing that, and like
in a short amount of time too. Like,
yeah, dude, like, absolutely. And like, such a humble guy, such a great guy. I've had a couple of talks with him, and like, he always makes he always gives me the compliment that I inspire him with like shots. I'm like, dude, you fucking inspired me, because what you're doing in a fast majority of time, I'm still learning, and I don't even think I'm that fucking great. You know what I'm saying? I'm my biggest critic. I'm my biggest critic, but like, the fact that it took me a long time to like get to learn certain things, like the fact that he's learning it and at a fast pace, it's amazing to me. So again, this shot right here is beautiful. It's great. It's storytelling at its best. The lighting in the back, the red lighting in the back is great. Not sure if he uses like a red board or just like Ulanzi lights just to light up the backgrounds with different colors. Again, he uses
probably the board, because with some light shining on it to give it some.
But again, like, I love the setup. I love that. Again, he has a level of storytelling that is his thing, and he's definitely found his way into the toy community. He has his own style now. I know his style and where he's getting, and again, that's going to evolve too, and I'm excited where it's going to go. And again, like, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful shot. And
what inspires me the most with EC all the time is not only his storytelling. His storytelling is with his shots is always inspiring, but one thing that I don't think he gets credit enough for is that this man is legally, clinically blind. Like, I know that we've all featured him before, and I don't think we've said it enough. The art that this man makes, being a blind man,
Mhm.
like it is just inspiring. Just the way
And
that he could tell a story, regardless,
mhm.
it just speaks so much.
Yeah. And it also is a good, it's a reminder of how much like you could do even when despite the things that you're limited to, right?
Yeah,
And one of the things that I love about EC is that he doesn't showcase that. He doesn't tell people that. And it doesn't and again
was I not
it's
supposed to say anything about?
no.
Talked
You
about it
never find
before.
no. No, you're right. But I'm glad that you said that because again, there's a lot of us, right, including myself, because I'm gonna put myself. There's a lot of us that sometimes we get so frustrated with the smallest fucking things, right? And then we have to remind ourselves, right, that there are people out there who are going through far worse things in the world, and but also are doing this hobby for the fun of it and because for the love of it. And that right there, what he does and the way he's leveled up, that's a slap in the wrist, honestly, to me. That's a slap in the wrist to me because again, it reminds me of how much this hobby is supposed to be fun, but more importantly, not to forget what made me love doing this in the first place was collecting toys, buying toys, and just having fun with them. That's what it is, and that's what EC Toy Picks represents. And again, if you are not following EC Toy Picks and you are not here to witness how much he's progressing and how much he's
Yeah.
evolving, then you're gonna fucking miss out. This is like we're already on like the third act here. Like and like this is just the beginning. Like
Yeah.
I can't wait. I
And
give this man
you hit
about
the nail
yeah,
right on the head with about how he's so humble too, because
yeah, yeah,
like I shout him out or I mention him and he's like, oh man, that means a lot coming from you, or like,
yeah,
to hear it. And it's like, no man, listen, you
yeah,
are talented beyond the
mm-hmm,
recognition that you're getting. And
yeah,
I'm glad that we all have been doing our part, like
mm-hmm,
to promote this guy. But the way that he is so humble, like he turns around and like he everything that I post, you post, Clint posts, like and so many more, like he's right
mm-hmm,
there. He comments, he shares it, and like
yeah,
just such a amazingly. And then you try to compliment him, and he's like, "Well, I could have done better on this thing." Like I was talking to him about a Power Ranger shot he's done. He's like, "Well, I could have done this different. It could have been better." Like, no, man, that you already nailed it.
mm-hmm,
Like,
Mhm.
don't be talking about what you could have done
yeah,
better. You nailed it. You're amazing.
yeah.
Don't
He
let anybody.
he's
You are amazing. Don't let anybody tell you you're not.
No, absolutely not. And that's the thing. And I'm gonna say too, that's kind of the things where even like I said, sometimes we're our own worst critics sometimes because that's normal. But again, it's a beautiful thing to again, if it's beautiful to see how much people evolve. Like Unworthy, you're a perfect example, right?
No, don't. No, we don't.
No,
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 no, don't.
well, no,
No.
no. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna dwell into it, but you're a perfect example of the same thing. But again, a lot of the inspirations that people get, they get these inspirations from a lot of folks, and you see it here, right? Because again, he's so humble, but he's so willing to learn, right? And he
Mhm.
takes the things that he learns from others and he applies it, and now he's found his own way. Like he has his style, and it's a beautiful thing to see that now. Where now, anytime I see his photos, like he doesn't even need his like watermark in the corner. Anytime I see a photo, I'm like, EC Toy Pics. That's his photo.
Yep.
That's his photo.
Yep.
He doesn't even need a watermark
He's
because
got
now
a
I know who he.
yeah.
No, I
He's
agree.
got
Like,
like a trademark style. Yeah. He's
yeah,
he's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So,
Very.
so EC says, thanks. I use my DC Multiverse Scarecrow from the Dark Knights trilogy and the Diamond Select Bruce Wayne from Gotham. The grass is aquarium grass, and I made a cross scarecrow. Made the cross scarecrow is on from cardboard. Shit that you find everywhere, like just and it's look how dope. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's no more to be said.
Art.
Did that kind of quick and messy? Definitely didn't, sir. Messy, quick, messy. No, it's not messy at all. You nailed it. Quick and messy is good. The cherry on top is the bat from a Dollar Tree Halloween goodie bag. The ring behind it helped it stay lurched Oh, and backdrop is just red poster board. You nailed that one, Clint. Favorite line to photograph recently changed. I'm now enjoying the Bandai Ultimate Legends Demon Slayer 5-inch line the most, though just got my first Figma, so hopefully Figma's my answer once I open it. Yeah, but yeah, anything Demon Slayer right now. Dude, if this is where you're at, and again, you're gonna switch up, you're gonna have a toy line. Don't be scared to venture out. But again, you're already there, dude. Like you're already there. I'm so happy to see you having fun with your photos, and also I'm so happy to see how much you've evolved. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I'm telling everybody in the chat and anybody that's watching the replay, stick around and keep an eye on EC Toy Picks. I guarantee you.
And
one day you're gonna look. Yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was done.
I was gonna say I love that he's saying that he's expanding and he's broadening his horizons, and I'm excited for all that. But I hope he does not stop doing the Toonie Terrors, because his Toonie Terror shots have always been my favorite. I love this guy's work with the Toonie Terrors, so I hope he doesn't stop doing that. I'm excited to see him grow, and I encourage that. I hope he does continue to just completely blow everybody's mind. But please don't stop. Please don't stop doing the Toonie Terror shot.
And Vico San said it best. Quick and messy. That's what she said. Absolutely. Quick and messy is always the best way. So, especially with ranch dressing.
Yeah, or maple syrup.
Oh, I thought you get a yeast infection, dude.
Awesome job, EC. All right. Zach Oates. Now, Zach Oates is another person who's dabbled into the toy photography. And again, another person who started doing toy photography and it's leveling up. He and I picked a shot because I love Apocalypse. That's like one of my favorite characters from Marvel, period. Like I love Apocalypse. I'm a big Apocalypse and Magneto fan. So I love them both. So I love this shot. I love the lighting of this shot. The way it's posed. And again, it's just another new toy photographer who's learning how to play with these toys. And believe it or not, if you guys don't know who Zach Oates is, he's like one of the product managers at Diamond Selects. Believe it or not. We've had him on Toy Talk. Yeah, we had him on Toy Talk. We've interviewed him, and the fact that he's does that, right? That's besides what he does, right? The fact that he takes these figures and he's having fun like everybody else, and he's dabbing into the toy photography is amazing. Like he's a collector like us. He's a toy photographer like us, and it shows. And again, he's leveling up on his toy picks. And again, the lighting is on point, the pose is on point, and it's another account that I cannot wait to see how much he progresses as he continues to do these shots, because he does amazing mini-made shots too. If you haven't seen his mini-made shots, go check out his page. Zach does great, amazing mini-made shots. So definitely a new, not so new, but he's like, he's been around, but I love to see his shots, and I love to support him. Go show support, because again, he's having fun with his shots. And again, I love this photo. I love the setup of this photo. I love the lighting and everything about it. So it kind of gave me, as much as I hated that movie, the Age of Apocalypse kind of vibes. I wish this was the version I saw. But and that Apocalypse is awesome. Clint, I don't know if you own this Apocalypse. Do you?
I don't dabble into the Diamond Select or Marvel Select. So.
Okay. Yeah. So again, if you're not following Zach Oates, again, this is a phenomenal shot. And again, go show your support, because again, he does this with his phone. Another guy that does amazing work with his phone. And again, I just cannot wait to see. I love these new, these people these new accounts who are starting to, or just been doing it and are having fun, and how much they progress, because again, his shots are only getting better and better and better and better. And eventually, I'm telling you, he's going to be freaking killing. I mean, he's killing it now. He's going to kill it now, but he's gonna be leveling up pretty soon also. So again, shout out to Zach, man. This shot is dope, man. Unworthy, what you think?
It's another great example of how lighting is clutch. You know, if I learned anything from lights, cameras, action, lights, camera, action figure, and no chewing, is lighting is clutch. You have to have your lighting correct, and this is a great example of somebody that took the time to make sure that the lighting made sense, because you can't just have the lighting set up in a way that everything is in focus. You know, you got to have things out of focus. You got to have the background, the way that the lighting is in contrast to the characters, to the background. It's clutch. This is a great example of that. Hats off to this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Clint, Mr. X-Men himself, what do you think?
I mean, it's fantastic. Like the blue tones, the cool lighting, and the dynamic posing. It's telling a story, and yeah, great use of those figures. Even though Cyclops never fought him in that costume.
And his
Penny.
Huh?
Penny.
But
Well, that's the beautiful thing about toy photography too. Like you could just do whatever you want.
exactly.
So
Your toys, not
John
ours.
Moxley never fought Predator, and I did a picture of that. What do you? Man, I would have loved to hear.
Right.
That's not
compliments.
canon.
I can't. So Zach Oates says, "Wow, thanks. I used a printed paper background. My Samsung Galaxy phone. It's crazy, right? It's fucking crazy. My Samsung Galaxy phone and probably one or two Ulanzi lights. Great light. My favorite toy line to photograph is anything Mini-Mates. Again, Zach Oates kills the Mini-Mates photos. He kills them. They're freaking dope. So the fact that you use like printed paper when I thought this was a fucking diode.
Like, what are you talking about? Printed paper? There's
Printed
shadows.
paper. What is?
Like, holy
like,
shit.
like Zach, you killed the dude. Like again, I cannot wait to see how you progress. It's awesome shot, dude. Like phenomenal. And keep going,
amazing.
dude. Like if you're not following Zach Oates, please follow Zach Oates. Give him a follow. Give him some like his photos. And collab with him. Do some collaborations. And I'm telling you, he's awesome. Awesome guy.
Canon. That's gonna be the quote of the year. That's not canon.
It's not all right. What's next? You. My boy Deadman. Deadman 1. Everybody knows. If you don't know Deadman 1, shame on you. He's awesome. I mean, I love this close-up photo. I love this close-up photo of Nosferatu. I love how the shadows are placed, how he probably used one light in this photo. I love how, it just glows on the front part of his face, but it kind of like covers up. It's awesome. It's an awesome portrait, creepy shot. It's horror at its best, right? So again, I love it. I want this Nosferatu so bad. I want it so bad. This is like the second release. Came with like with the wolves and stuff like that. So awesome photo. Again, great use of light. Really clean shot. And again, it's one of those simple shots, but that packs a punch, right? That's just what the shot is. And it's an amazing shot. I love how the eyes pop on this photo. And again, Deadman 1 is awesome. He runs the Toy Mercs weeklies. He's
amazing, dude.
Founder of the Toy Mercs, and he's a phenomenal dude. One of the OGs, awesome guy. Can't wait to have him on the show. Can't wait because he's awesome. We promised we would have a drinking party with him. And he's just awesome to do it. And he does phenomenal black and white shots. I'm a sucker for black and white shots, and he does phenomenal black and white shots. So everything he does is awesome. He's always he's a big supporter in the community, big supporter, always willing to put others before he puts himself. He has a big following. Everybody loves him. Great guy. I've learned so much about him. And again,
he's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. He's an awesome guy. So I love talking horror with him and just shooting the shit with him. So yeah, definitely love this shot. Again, I had to pick this shot from Deadman 1. And again, if you're not following Dead Man Juan, or even, hey, he does a bunch of collabs. Join the Toy Merch Weeklies. He does great. I think the new one now is Splatter, right? Toy Merch.
They do Splatter Day every Saturday is Splatter Day, but right now it's Big Pimpin' Mercs.
Okay,
I'm not sure what this week is, but Big Pimpin' Mercs is going on. The only thing I want to add about this is such a beautiful shot, and if I had any suggestions, I would say like a printed version in like 8x10 size in a picture frame, like right here.
This
is where it would look great.
Mm-hmm.
In a printed version, I got the stuff all over the walls here for my filming. So like a 8x10 version of that right here would be great if you're watching. Not not saying it's a necessity, but let me know what I would have to pay for something like that.
It's a beautiful shot, man. Clint,
just beautiful. Like the lights are hitting at just the right place, and like the subtle differentiation between the cool light on the left side and the warmer light on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised to find out if this was just the Nosferatu head. Like if there wasn't even the figure, like if he had this on like a pencil.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's amazing.
I would not be surprised at all either. And again, he does amazing work. Again, not just with toy photography, but overall in the community, he does great work. He supports a lot of people. Like he's so supportive, and it's one of those guys that never asks for anything in return. He puts others before he puts himself, and he's just a great all-around transparent guy. Like if you haven't spoken to Dead Man Juan, he's very transparent. He tells it like it is, and that is the kind of people you want around you.
He sure ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you.
Hell no, he's gonna tell shit like it is, and I respect him for that. That's one of the reasons why I respect the hell out of him. So it's definitely my OG. I respect him a lot. He didn't leave any comments, but again, Dead Man, dude, always much love to you, brother. You're awesome. Great, phenomenal shot, dude. Thank you for all that you do in the community, and thank you for just being you, man, and not folding for anybody or anyone. You're one of the real ones, and I respect you a lot, very much. So, hats off to you, brother. All right, let's see. I think I got like one more. Oh no, I'm done.
All right. First for me, we have Marvelous Joe 2.0.
Nice.
And with this fantastic shot of the Hellfire Club.
I love the Hellfire Club.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the backdrop that came with the 4-pack, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I love the lighting and posing of it. You could see this being an actual portrait hanging in the Hellfire Club.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, great use of props. Freaking love it.
Great use of the ladies. Love the lady figures here.
I knew you would.
This is
like you knowing me.
This is like every man's dream, right? Who doesn't want to be sitting on a couch with this Triple H type beard, right? Remember Triple H had that where he like shaved. He was on like Evolution.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my next.
You should. I think it'll look nice on you. And then like you got the ladies in the back. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want that? It's an amazing shot, man. I'm telling you, it's poster quality.
Mm-hmm.
Poster quality shot.
Or the pictures in the background, are they on the backdrop, or is that something he added in?
Let me check real quick.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful setup. The lighting is great. The posing is great.
The one picture next to the gorgeous lady with the dark hair on my right, I think it would be the left of the screen here.
Mm-hmm. While we're waiting for Clint, which one would you do for more? The one with the red hair or the one with the dark hair?
Oh, no, dark hair. Dark hair for sure.
I'm going with the red hair. It's just the way she's holding that whip.
That one picture to the other side of her there, it does look like the guy that's in the chair.
I knew I would get Clint's attention the minute I started. Hi, Clint.
Hey guys, we go to.
Do you got it, Clint?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that is from the box.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Okay, beautiful.
Nice.
I forgot that had that, and I bought that freaking McFarlane set, and I had one the entire time.
Mm.
Oh my goodness! You might as well just send that one to me.
Great
I'll
shot,
give you my
man.
You
address.
want my
Don't worry about it.
box? What?
The one that you're not using, not the McFarlane one. Do the other one. This one.
Nah, I'm agreed.
All right. What's next?
Probably more X-Men. Oh. All right. We have up next for me, FJ Santoyo with this imposing shot of Juggernaut against Spider-Man. And just, I love how imposing Juggernaut is against Spider-Man. Just a great, fantastic shot on par with all of his other photos. Just another great account.
This reminds me of the Spider-Man comic where he got Juggernaut locked in the concrete there.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So, hey, Spider-Man, got something here for you. It's a great shot. I love it. Yeah. I love how he's like, he angled it where, it shows how menacing Juggernaut is compared to Spider-Man.
And just how surprised Spider-Man is. Like, oh, shit,
right?
I wouldn't prepare. Say, hold on, stop filming for a second, guys. This is going to get ugly pretty quick.
At this moment, Peter found out. He knew he fucked up.
He messed around and found out.
Yes,
he
did.
fucked around long enough to find out.
But see.
He left a comment, says, "Thank you very much for the mention. And thank you for this wonderful shot."
Awesome. Awesome shot, man.
All right. Let's see. Up next for me.
Oh,
we
nice.
have Figgy Ustad with this dynamic shot of Magneto with that cloth goods cape. And just that warmness of the background, the posing, just quintessential Magneto shot.
And I think this is the Mafex Magneto, right? The new one.
I don't know because
I don't think so.
I don't think it's the Marvel Legends either.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody help me.
It almost looks like a Diamond Select, but the chest torso articulation area doesn't look like a Diamond Select either.
But it doesn't really look like a Legends because the Legends ones has the square.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it looks great. I love the lighting in the back, the rocks, and just the pose. Just a really simple pose with the cape, flowing.
Marshall Geek says that is the new Mafex, but man,
nice.
That head sculpt looks slightly off or something for me. Maybe it's just on the screen, but beautiful shot.
It is beautiful. Yeah,
I love the rocks, the simple background. It's just beautiful.
The lights complement the figure really well too. I love that. Nice portrait shot. Awesome.
Amazing all around. And let's see. It doesn't look like they left any comments. So
okay. Martial Art Geek says the head sculpt might be a custom though. Oh, nice.
Oh, now this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right.
So
this is good.
Easy boys.
Okay.
So we have up next Tazi Uchiha with this,
here again.
With this dynamic shot of Psylocke. I think this is the Mafex. But just
that ain't a Marvel Legends booty.
No.
That is a Mafex booty.
That's an import booty.
That's that booty you gotta pay extra for.
But anyways,
just
dynamic, like the posing's dynamic, like this could be a comic cover easily. Just the way, because one thing I think's cool about the Mafex figure is that metallic painting on hers, and just it's hitting like the suit perfectly and just epic and beautifully done.
It is beautiful.
You
shot.
know she ain't skipping. She ain't squitting. She ain't skipping squat day. That's for sure.
I'm not skipping squat day. Now
I love the effects on the sword too. That's awesome as well as the bleed. But that's
too.
awesome too.
No, it's not really nice shot. I love the effects on the sword. On the katana. Sorry, on the katana. I love the effects on katana. Also, the Mafex figure is awesome. I agree. Clint, the metallic on that suit is dope. And the hair, I love the hair. The background is great. I'm not sure if that's a digital background or an actual setup that he has, but it's a dope figure.
Either way.
Yeah, either way, it looks great. Yeah. I love this figure. I love everything about this figure. Like it I mean,
the metallic paint, the lighting, it's another example of how the lighting is clutch, with the way that the metallic paint it reflects in the right places. It doesn't reflect, like, I know I don't mean to keep on drawing attention to the booty of this figure, but
you're a man. Go ahead, you're fine.
The way that the one cheek has a little bit of reflection of the light up on top on that metallic paint, like it just it gives that extra shape that you would probably miss. Like,
right.
If you weren't, and that's only if you're, tunnel vision drawn right into the booty. I am gonna have to buy this Mafex figure.
We Rowdy Boyz love the booty, and we love Psylocke booty. Plastic booty.
Don't involve me in y'all's debauchery.
Great shot, man.
Fantastic.
Tazzy, great shot, dude. Fantastic. Go follow Tazzy.
Tazzy, he does a lot of great Power Ranger shots too, by the way.
All right. Up next, we have Danger Room Toy Photography with this freaking epic shot of Age of Apocalypse. And just, it's a freaking sinister shot. Just the way the overhead lighting hitting those shadows in all the right villainous places. And it's just imposing, he's about to fuck your shit up.
There you go.
Ruining your day. Is that the head? That's not the head sculpt that came with that figure, is it?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
And Danger Room just blew my mind here because that is just wow.
That shadow work is dope. I love that shadow work. He looks menacing as hell.
So he did something with the focusing here on that head sculpt. With the way the darkness around the eyes, the glowing. Oh man, that's freaking gorgeous.
Yes. Menacing, perfect for this figure.
Yeah, phenomenal job. Did justice.
I gotta make sure I like this figure.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right. And he left a comment. He said, "Thank you very much for this feature. This shot, I really wanted to do something with Age of Apocalypse. Been on an AOA kick again. His stride, I really just wanted a shit just got real vibe. Shot on a Google Pixel and used 2 LED lights, one above and one below the fig itself, as well as a ring light facing the ground to get low purple accents shot in a dark room. Thank you again for the feature." Just
you killed it.
That
nice.
Certainly is shit just got real feels. Right,
yeah, that's absolutely
amazing. Perfectly done.
Yep. This is not someone you want to be running into in the shadows or in the dark.
And I certainly will not even bother messing around shooting this figure because I have it and I haven't shot it yet. I'm not going to do it now.
Just do it. Do it.
Just best shot with this figure. Great shot from Danger Room here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go follow for other more awesome X-Men photos and other photos as well. Just
all right.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
And is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
We're finito. We featured all of them. Oh, listen. Awesome photos. Fucking awesome photos, man. I think we went a little over. On the conversations, but again, we didn't want
they were getting into.
We didn't want to half-ass these photos. Like I didn't want to fucking see a photo and just say, hey, it's nice. I like the lights. I like this. No, fuck that. We want to really appreciate, not that everybody doesn't do. This is the Pic Bar. This is what we do in the Pic Bar. We appreciate these photos. We talk about these photos. We take our time with these photos, right? It's like a woman. You have to take your time. God damn it. You can't rush this stuff, right?
Right,
Clint?
Cushy Bomber says, I almost fucked his shit up when he took this photo.
So yeah, so awesome. Listen, we had some bangers tonight. So awesome photos, guys. And I am so happy that I got to feature a lot of them today. And you guys picked some really great ones. And I know AB would have picked some dope ass ones too. So definitely. I don't know if the guys are jumping in for the outro. I hope they jump in because I want to talk shit to them. I haven't really gotten into. Oh Lord, Steal Your Girl,
Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's got to be Green Geek.
That's gotta be Green. Yes, sir. Hey.
Hey, what's up,
Rowdy?
There he is, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh,
what's up, fellas?
Baby.
What's up?
Shit. Yeah. He says, she ain't lying. She missed the kick. Oh, damn. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
Now, once again, man, fellas killing it, man. Killing it.
Did we keep you up late, Thor?
No.
He's on West Coast, dude.
Nah.
Oh yeah, shit, it's early there.
Tomorrow, it's all good.
Shout out from Marshall Geek. Which, by the way, I think I think Unworthy pronounced it right. The Torontians or Torontians.
Torontonians.
Torontonians. I think they're jumping in next Wednesday again. So it's
nice.
Fingers crossed.
Love to see those guys on.
Here and shout out here too.
Yes.
That's
All right.
Man.
I hope we did you guys. We did
always
good tonight.
What the hell, man? You guys always kill it. Shit, dude.
That
is why there was this whole encouragement from so long ago to get you guys your own show. Because come on, dude. That's the energy.
Go, Jerry. Go.
Yeah. Energy.
Well, we wanted to take our time. We wanted to take our time with our photos, but also too, we wanted to just give all the
you got to give the props.
We got to give the couple. Also too, I love that we got a chance to, touch on giving couples like advice on how to keep in their love lives.
Yeah, that's crucial.
It's important. It's stuff that we need to talk about.
Yeah, if you're trying to buy action figures in the midst of all that, it's definitely important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny said it best. If you're going to be buying yourself something, pick up something for the missus too.
Exactly.
That's how I get away with it. I mean, look at all the McFarlanes I bought this year. It's because I bought my wife something nice too while I did it.
That's how it goes.
It happened to be a car. I spent it all on her once.
And remember, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get kinky in IHOP. Just let it happen. Let it flow. It's a beautiful thing. Just make sure the kids are not watching.
Literally butter those biscuits.
Even with the syrup, just like spread the shit down. Like it's great. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful.
So what you guys got in store tomorrow?
Man, we got a hell of a show tomorrow.
Yes.
What you got going?
Go ahead, Unworthy. Plug it.
We have
plug away.
We have a guest. We have two guests on. Nice. It's a band. Mm-hmm. It's the Brother. The band is called Brother.
Oh,
you can find them on iTunes, Spotify. You can find them on Instagram at brother.the.band. And it is everybody's good friend Sequential Plastic and his brother Dan Roman.
That's dope.
They have a band. They have an acoustic band, and it is. I am so damn excited. I've been listening to their album all week long. since Danny sent me the link to it. Got them coming in. We're gonna talk about their album. We're gonna talk about their music. We're gonna talk about the music in general. But we're also gonna maybe do some guess the album cover or guess the band game with them. But I'm very excited to be talking to these guys about their music. They make the music that I listen to regularly, so I'm so fucking excited about having
That's
them.
dope.
Yes, we're excited.
Yeah, I'm loving it, man. You guys, like, I love that you guys are doing addictions across the board.
Yeah.
Anything that you could find cool that you like to collect, whatever it may be, you guys are hitting that point, man. I love that.
Yeah.
Like
We tried covering tentacle porn addiction last week, and
I noticed that.
Not gonna happen.
Not on his one.
And there goes
fantastic. Like, I don't.
We were just trying to figure it out because, like, Danny and I were not addicted to tentacle porn. We were just trying to figure out who
speak
is.
for yourself. I am very much invested. I have a subscription, sir.
That's why. That's why Little Mermaid's his favorite movie.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's fucking going down.
Now, come on. Time out. You cannot sit here and tell me that you didn't feel kind of like, you know, when Ursula was all, in the street.
I can't say that. Yeah.
I felt that way. I felt that way.
Good for you.
Listen, like, it makes me want to go rewatch The Shape of Water just because I'm not sure if that has. I'm not sure if I missed some undertones there.
Damn it. Oh man. Yeah, but no, man, you guys are killing it, man. I'm loving it. I'm proud of y'all. It's dope, and that's what we wished for you fellas. So, so
we're having a great time with it.
Come and drop in and do the Pic Bar host, and we appreciate that, bro. Because y'all doing your thing, man. So it's Green sent us a message, and I was like, "Bat signals in the air, y'all." Doing this. Like,
Rowdy Boyz, assemble!
Right.
Roll out.
Well, he sent the message. He sent me a photo of himself, and I was like, "I'm sold. I'll do it.
I'm in.
I'll do
no
it.
matter what.
I'll do it."
You're the only one that got a photo.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. Sorry, Green.
That's behind the scenes, bro. That's green room.
Now I got to send one out to everybody now.
Exactly.
Yeah, what the hell?
You got to populate the.
Check the DMs later, fellas.
Oh man. No, but yeah. Other than that, man, I'm not gonna do it as eloquent as Blitz does it, so I'm not even gonna try. But yeah, you guys know tomorrow night, a Worthy Addiction. Tuesday's Collector Sector. We're Unworthy. When are you coming back with the collabs and stuff?
I'm working on. I'm actually doing some more UC collabs right now. The No Justice collabs. We just did. We did one 2 weeks ago. The No Justice collab, and we got another one coming next week.
Okay.
And I am working on making more time to do more of the Unworthy AF and more of the Masters class. The Masters class has had to take a little bit of a back seat right now due to some time constraints, but it's a process. It's all still happening. It's just not happening as constant as it was. And I apologize. I hope I can make up for it this summer and bring it back with a vengeance.
The community needs that. We appreciate that you do that. And speaking of appreciation, Toy Addict, when are we doing another color splash?
Well, I'm glad you said that. So I want to say by the middle of next week, I'll announce the next Black Wednesdays.
There
Now,
we go.
Now, as far as Black and Wednesdays is concerned, just to kind of plug in a few things, and Worthy Addiction has a Instagram page. So if you guys are in the chat and you guys are not following that page, please follow that page to be up to date with any guests that we have on, giveaways, but also too a Worthy Addiction page is the new home to Black and Wednesdays. It will be the official home to Black and Wednesdays. It's going to be the spot where I feature, we're going to do a bunch of features and a bunch of stuff. And I think Unworthy, if I'm not mistaken, we were talking about even incorporating some of the collab stuff into the A Worthy Addiction page, right?
We're as So like I said, the master's class has kind of been taking a little bit of a break, but I'm hoping as I regain the traction on that and get the people back involved in that, that is also going to be, we're probably going to be seeing the UC collabs page go away. And the master's class is going to be moving forward. Then master's class is going to be on the A-Worthy Addiction page.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Consolidate, and regulate.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason for all of us, for Danny and I to have our own pages and us each to have 2 other pages. Like, you know, we're going to try to funnel all of our efforts into the one page.
Yeah.
The UC collabs is probably going to continue. The No Justice ones for sure are going to continue on my page, but the rest of the UC collabs and the master's classes, we're all going to be funneling that into the A-Worthy Addiction page.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, but we're excited. We're excited for, you know, the page. Again, if you're not following that page, go follow that page. And also too, catch us on Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
A-Worthy Addiction. It's the home of anything that you are addicted to that's worthy. And it's not, and I don't mean drugs.
And even unsavory things like
those aren't worthy.
Those are not worthy.
Yeah, they're not worthy.
No.
You got to be able to pick up Milner to be able to be on.
No, absolutely. But I'm excited. I'm excited for where this show is going. I think we learn as we go, but the most important thing is just we're up there just having fun. That's the most important thing. We're having fun. We're we're really freestyling everything. Like anytime we had like our first episode, right, when we were talking about like our personal like hobbies, like that stuff was like freestyle. We like improv that whole thing. So it's nice that we were able to do that. And then, you know, again, you're gonna get great guests. You're always gonna have the Rowdy Boyz pop in and out. Clint's joined us twice already, and you know, he's always been although he kicked my ass in Jeopardy. But whatever.
He didn't just kick your ass. He kicked your ass right over top of your head.
He apocalypse my ass.
There we go.
See, you fucked around and then you found out.
And I found out. I fucked around and I found out.
You thought you were gonna beat me at movies.
You know what? Yeah. I thought. Well, I mean, the fucking movies were like weird as hell. Like
I tailor made the movies. Because I thought Clint was going to blow you away in the comics. So I was like, I'm going to tailor make the movies topics.
Right. To
give Clint or to give Danny a chance.
Some kind of chance, right?
And then Clint just was like, not today. He ain't got a chance.
Slaughtered you, man. He Professor X, bro. He was in your mind before you even said he was saying the stuff before you can even say it.
And I want to say the ones that you did get right in Jeopardy are only because Clint's like, I'm gonna give him this one.
Yeah, he was in my mind more. He was in my mind more than I was in my ex-wife's mind.
Oh man,
I tried.
Also delay with my buzzer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was saying
we're gonna get buzzers for the next one. I think we're gonna have like a round robin thing going on with the Jeopardy. We're gonna do Jeopardy every now and then. I think awesome. like No Chewing and Toy Father, they're gonna come on and do a Jeopardy thing. And then we're going to have some other guests come on, do Jeopardy. And then we're going to have like an all-stars Jeopardy where Clint and the rest of the winners are all going to be on.
Nice.
I think this episode where we have Green on, it should be like the Gigolo one, right? The male Gigolo one. We need tips from the smooth guy over here.
Y'all want an exclusive? Okay.
We want an exclusive interview with the
we haven't finished the contract deals on that yet. I know we gotta pay some money to get Green on for that.
We gotta get paid.
And speaking
I'll have my people call your people.
All right.
There you go. Speaking of round robins, this Sunday, y'all, we're getting crazy on the Lazy Boys. It is the mid-year top 10 figures of the half year, which actually is perfect because there's been so much that's come out that you definitely can have a top 10. There's just been so much. Like, it's probably more than needs to come out has come out. So this is going to be good because Sunday is top 10. We're gonna do a round robin. We'll send out the link to anybody who wants to come in, jump in. We can load up to 10 people at a time into the stream, but we're also gonna filter people in and out. They come in, talk about their figures that they like, and then it's gonna be a blast, man. We're gonna have fun with it. Really have fun because it's gonna be interesting to see what people choose as their top 10 because I think most people almost could have a top 20 at this point.
I could easily.
Yeah.
So
now, are you going to be going with top 10 purchases of the year or top 10 figures that came out this year?
But well, like whatever, both. But like the only thing that's disqualified is something that like was did you bought last year.
Gotcha.
If it was if it's an older figure, but you just bought it this year, it's new to you. So
Fair
it's
game.
in your top 10. But,
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna really be fun. And so
I just
I
am
can't
having
wait.
a hard time limiting it to 10. I think
it's gonna be tough. And
I
we're
bought
starting
some
early.
fucking fire this year. So
I think we're gonna start early just because we want to have as many people as possible come and talk about their top 10. So that's gonna be fun. And as I said, next Wednesday we're probably gonna have it's gonna be a Logan takeover because it's gonna be some Canadian fellows probably picking up
Rontoinians. I love it.
claws and stuff. But other than that, thank you again, guys, for jumping in. Like, this is your house. Anytime you want to come in and jump in, you can do what you want to do and take it over and do how you do. It's your house. And so anyone out there,
RV signal up in the air, we're there.
There you go. Anyone out there, if y'all want to come in and join and host, by all means do it. It could be two of you. It could be more than 2. It could be 6. We haven't had that many people host before, but it could be a whole conglomerate if you wanted to be. And they could come in and host and just show appreciation to your peers in the toy community. That's really all Pic Bar asks.
Right.
That's
right.
And if you don't want to come in and feel like you want to host a whole show, you're more than welcome to join us on Lazy Boy, be our guest, open some toys, shoot the shit, and you never know, we might try and spoil a movie or two. Who knows? Or we may get into some UAP stuff like we did one Sunday.
Right.
We could do that. Yeah.
It could be whatever. It's like we're lazy, so we don't really care. But yeah, like thanks again, fellas, for joining us.
Anytime.
And tomorrow night, watch these fellas. Smash the like for these fellas tonight. Smash the like for them tomorrow. Subscribe to them tomorrow, and let's get the party going, man. Because these are good dudes in the community. They're real ones, and we need to support that. And shout out to AB, man. He's
Yes.
Our brother.
Yeah, we missed him. We definitely missed him tonight.
He's a Rowdy Boy OG, and Blitz would like to apologize because he's tired. He's really sleepy. So he wasn't able to come tonight, but he sends his regards because he's sleepy, man. Look, man,
hey,
those behind the scenes,
get up and come over here.
Be getting tired because So we're actually fingers crossed for Blitz, so he don't be so tired in the future, and then fingers crossed for our boy Dave, so he heals. But I'm already thinking that Dave is gonna heal anyway because he's kind of been on this Wolverine path.
Dude, he's got that Wolverine healing factor going on, man.
I don't know I don't know. Yeah.
I can picture Dave in his tub, like just jumping out like Wolverine. Oh, Dave.
Dave,
we
love you, Dave.
You gotta get some butter knives and take a shot of that for us and send it to us.
You should.
I was talking to him and he was showing me some of the pictures of like his surgery and like his recovery. I was like, damn, man, you're like a superhero. Like this is ridiculous.
Right?
I feel like a baby. I get out of bed and I'm like, oh man, I slept funny. My back hurts. And then he's he's getting his bones stretched back out. I was like
one of the shots, it looked like he looked like Luke Skywalker in Empire Strike Back. I was like, what the hell is this dog?
Yeah.
Because your hand's attached. What's going on here? So yeah, he's superhuman. So like we want you to have a
Absolutely.
speedy recovery, man. Get back in the grind. So, but
Yes, sir.
yeah, fellas, thanks again. Watch these
Always a
fellas
pleasure.
all night. A worthy addiction and have fun with them, and do what we do, man. That's how I feel. Thanks everybody for joining in the chat. Y'all showed them mad love tonight in the chat, man. Everybody came through.
Yeah.
And just shouted it out, kept it going. It was good, man. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. And happy birthday to our girl, Cushy Mama. It was her birthday
Yes,
today.
thank you for
Hey, happy
that.
birthday.
Thank you for doing that.
Woo!
Yeah, because it's a birthday is a good thing, and hopefully you didn't get injured in that birthday danger because you were taking shots, and so I don't know, man. I don't know how that turned out, but yeah, thanks, fellas. Appreciate y'all, and as Blitz would say, the bar is now closed. We up out.
Peace. You gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
You heard it closing time.
Fuck McFarland.
Hey, easy now.
I'm kidding.
I'm trying to get a job, guys.
Not after what Dave showed us. That bat plane was dope. That after he showed that, I'm like, okay, man, because that's an enable. He did that on purpose. Dave kept throwing them shots in on purpose, trying to enable it. So I know what he's doing. I see how he's doing.
Yep.
It's all good.
Toddy Mac.
Yep.
Well, if anybody wants to buy me one, I will consider myself enabled.
Is that what I got? I got to buy you one of those to keep you away from my wife.
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
You may have to.
It might work. We can try. We'll try it out.
Maybe you should buy me one to keep me away from green.
Damn.
Oh, you guys are the best.
On that
I
note,
love
I'm out.
Likewise.
Peace.
Good night, fellas. Good night,
See ya.
everyone. Deuces.